Not today.
Welcome back to Memes and Movers. It is Wednesday, Review and IPO day. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V to my right.
Hey guys, welcome back everyone. Please, as usual, be active on the chat, ask us anything, and we would really appreciate if you like this video. Indeed, it's a busy day. RIVN IPO is happening today, going public, and there are a lot of chances it's going to happen during Memes and Movers, so we would love to trade it with you, talk about this, and we'll keep an eye on it. How's your day going, Prad?
Right now, not, we're just kind of seeing if we can get back to positive. I had a killer day off the open. I was long Roblox. I was short UPST. I was short Tesla off the 1000. Had trades all across the board. And I was so far in the money, but then I panicked and I just closed all my positions. I don't know why. I guess I had too much size. I let my emotions take over me. I wanted to realize my money. And then all of a sudden, Tesla decided to do what Tesla wanted to do. And trying to make sense of this, I pretty much gave back everything on Tesla. So I'm now just flat struggling to get back, or not struggling, but pretty much trying to get back into the green here. And thanks to Tesla, that is. And there we go. This is the move. I caught that short, but then after seeing this irrational move back to the top, back to pre-market ranges, I was trying to take the short in front of 120, in front of 130, and then 1060, 1030, and 1020. Each time I could have scalped it, but then my greediness kicked in a little bit. I was a little oinky pig a little bit on that side and didn't take the profits, and I let it stop me out instead, and that's what happened over there overall. But I managed to catch a little short here in front of 1070, wrote it down to 1060, so that was good. And after that, I figured, you know what, no more Tesla for a little bit. We'll just save our excitement, save our emotional capital for RIVN. Obviously over here I have it ready for you guys, for if you're wondering. 3.5 million shares have paired already. As we know, 130 or 150 million, I believe. Let's just verify it real quick. RIVN, where's RIVN? It's going to be 150 million shares to be offered. So I think you can expect somewhere around 5 million to like 7 million paired volume on before it opens. And if it does have that much, then it's more of a reason for that long trade, the overall momentum, the overall sentiment for it to be long on RIVN. So we're watching for that. I'm very excited to see what happens on that stock. In terms of Affirm, no, I did not have Affirm on my radar at all. So that kind of sucks because I did not see this move coming on Affirm. But overall, now that we actually, Neil called it out that they got completely slaughtered today, I'm actually looking to get long here in front of 135. Obviously, if 135 breaks, which is the low a day, I'll be out of that trade. And then I'll be trying to look for long at, where's my next level on Affirm? I just pulled it up. It's around 129. So if 132 breaks the downside over here, I'll try to get long in front of 132, but then I have a line at 129 over here, which is basically what I should be waiting for. NVIDIA rocking to the top side over here on my long, so let's go check out what NVIDIA is doing. We bought the long in front of 300 multiple times. The first time I got burnt a little bit, but after that, every single time has been pretty much in the money. So let's just start taking some profits here on NVIDIA. Ride it all the way back to the top to 305 or so. I did not, obviously was not watching the stock when it went below here. I did want to get long at 295, so I'm glad that I did not get long under at 295 and then take that loss all the way down. But now that we see this overall move in the market, Nasdaq kind of looking like what QQQs look like right now. So if QQQs are going up, it's a good point for me to get long along with NVIDIA following that 300 bottom. Palantir. Yeah, we can go check out Palantir real quick. Palantir, there was a seller that I called out in our work chat, which is basically at 23.20. I was getting long multiple times at 23. Obviously, you guys heard Sean talk about how much we love that 23 level. That 24 level breaking is kind of sad, obviously, and we love the 23 level. So I was looking at long on 23 right off the open. I was looking long over here too, and I saw that seller on MIAX Gateway. He took 600 lots, and then he refreshed 800 more. But after I saw that, I closed my position, walked away with a 3 to 4 cent winner on that trade. But the fact that I think listening to Sean and Neil, I wasn't watching it when that happened. I think he was bringing down his orders along with the stock while it was coming down, which caused it to go all the way to 2280. Obviously, now I'm gonna have to wait to see what the stock does above 2316 because that's where the big seller was. And if it breaks that, then I love the long a lot more. But until then, I'm just gonna have to be hands off to see what the stock does at 2316. That's where I saw the seller at. Nvidia rocking even more to the profit side over here. So let me just throw more orders for profits over here. Obviously, stink not bids, but stink offers. If you want to get fills, you gotta have your orders out there. You can't expect to get fills randomly without having orders, obviously. So just now that we have our stop order out and we have our profit targets out, allowing the stock to just play out within the ranges and see what it wants to do. Let the market decide if we're a winner or not. Miss V, how was your trading today?
My trading is good, Prad, positive. Trying to switch. Yeah, here I am. So, guys, I was long on Tesla today. $4 in the money. Tesla made a great move to the upside today at the open. I saw Neil picking it up at 104 and hold all the way to the upside. Congratulations to everyone who caught that. I could hold longer or pick it up earlier, but anyways, profit is profit. So I'm pretty satisfied with my trade today.
Yeah, let's go, Miss V. So I just got stopped out on my Affirm trade here, but Affirm is pinging around 135 quite a bit. Looks like it might want to just end up holding around here. So I'm just seeing what it wants to do a little bit longer, trying to see if any prints are coming, the heavier prints are coming to the buy side or the green side, and it looks like it is. It is coming to the buy side or the sell side, and looks like it did come a little bit to the sell side there. We saw a lot of the bids getting smashed, and even under the bids, there we go, a lot of the blues coming under the bids. So at this moment, I'm just gonna be hands off on the Affirm long. We'll look for long around 132, which is this bottom over here, and then if that breaks, I'll be hands off until 129. Let's see what Affirm wants to do. And it's back to 135 here with the 25-cent spread or so. Obviously, looks like 135 wants to hold, even though we did go below 135 all the way to 134.40. Nvidia still rocking to the top side. Let's go. So market's going up. Nvidia almost $2 in the money now. So that's helping me get back in the green also today. Prad, what do you think about AMC? Yeah, let's check it out. AMC back above 40. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have not been watching AMC because yesterday we did dip under 40, so that kind of made me upset on that whole aspect. And overall, man, we had stocks like Tesla and UPST moving like crazy. So all eyes on UPST, all eyes on Tesla almost, right? So AMC kind of off the radar today, but overall finding a bottom at 38.20. Another profit target just got kicked onto my Nvidia long over there, in case anyone's wondering. Back to AMC. So AMC holding up around 38.20 for the bottoms, running back to 39, which was around VWAP, finding support at VWAP, and then running through 40, which is now going to 40.50. So let's see if we can get rejected. So are we going to go through 40.50, or are we going to get rejected one more time at this level and come back down to around 39.60s or so on AMC? Obviously, I'm not going to expect the stock to close above 40 today, but if we do that, that's a very good position for AMC overall. P-Pro 8 with some skills got me the day job. Yes, sir. P-Pro 8 is one of the best softwares for sure, and especially if you're a coder, we have API capabilities that's absolutely insane, and you can pretty much execute with the AI automation. If you have the skills to code that, we have an algorithm office in our floor here. That's Saj, one of the I think he's the head of algo.
Saj.
You know Saj?
Yeah, I know Saj.
He's a crazy genius. That guy, he's an absolute genius. So yeah, that guy's he's the head of algo, and he loves P-Pro 8. Obviously, he loves the API systems that we have. So if you guys are into APIs and trading algorithm based, yeah, P-Pro might be your way to go, as long as you're in Canada and not in America or anywhere outside of America. Duh. Let's go to Coin. Apparently, Coin was getting absolutely destroyed not too long ago, right here. Or maybe it wasn't. It was getting up, so it did get destroyed off of earnings, which I saw. But obviously, it found a bottom off of those earnings around 300 in pre-market, or at least in after hours, and then it just bounced right back to 320, 315 ish, finding that support at 320. Obviously, we've seen coin have 320 value a lot around this buying price, around this stock price, sorry. So obviously we've seen that same trend play out. Now that we're going towards 350, I do like the short here on Coinbase, so I will try to get some skin in the game here, just so I could short this bad boy. Are they gonna give it to me? Since it's SSR, obviously when a stock is on SSR, shorting the stock will be a little bit harder because you can't just take out liquidity off of the bids. You have to wait till the stock has an uptick and you get picked up on the offers instead. So right now, kind of having to wait and pray that the stock goes a little bit higher and gives me that fill that I want. But until then, I'm at their mercy to see if they want to allow me to have this trade with them.
Prad, everyone is excited for RIVN to go public, but another IPO, CINT, went public today, so let's give it a look.
So yeah, firm did end up holding that 135 and I missed it. You said CRMT?
CINT.
CIMT. So darn, I missed it. If you're still on that long, Jude Fernando, let's go, or whoever's in
New
it.
York.
On New York, yeah.
And
okay.
it's NT.
N?
Yeah.
Like an N for Nancy?
And for Nick.
Nick, okay. CINT. Sint. On New York. What am I typing NASDAQ for? CINT on New York. So looks like we got a 3 million volume so far on IPO. That's not too bad, but it looks like we open at 1755, dipped down to 1555. That's kind of shitty. Don't like seeing that on IPOs, but then instantly rocks to 22. So what the heck? If you took the opening print, you would have gone burnt, and then you would have been completely like yelling at the computer over this move. So insane what's going on overall on this side. Let's see where CINT wants to reside in. Obviously, we just broke 22 right now with a little bit of a volume spike. Looks like it still wants to continue ripping to the top side. Let's quickly pull up CINT on this side to see what it does. It's CINT Inc. supposed to open at 15, open at 18. Shares offered 13 million, not the greatest amount, 195 million volume, 195 offer amount. So obviously not on my radar because for the most part we try to look for 600 million or higher, or 700 million or higher on the offer amount, because that indicates how big the company is overall. So this is not on my radar, but the move is absolutely insane and the volume is not bad at all. So overall, CINT having fun with what's going on here. Coin reload short. Yeah, I am holding this until 350 breaks realistically. So either way, we'll just hold on to it, see where we go. Don't really care about the reload right now because I have the right amount of share size. If 350 breaks, it allows me to lose exactly the amount of percentage that I want to lose, and I'm holding this right all the way back down to VWAP. So I'm fine with my entry here. I entered at, obviously, as you guys can see, 348.02, and the NVIDIA long is at 370. Miss V, you wanna have anything to say?
Well, I'm actually also looking for a new IPO. Maybe I will be trading that. I never traded IPO.
I suggest you do, Miss V.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared, but I really want to try it.
Try it with small size then.
You start, and then because
you'll have fun,
excited.
trust me.
And again, guys, as for Tesla, I don't see any opportunities in this now. Let's see where it goes. But crypto, right? Crypto is doing great today. So what about Bitcoin?
Yeah, Miss V, if you can quickly put over to my screen, Coinbase just dropped about $2 off that 348 or so. So let's go. If you are short with me, we hit a high of 348.97, and we just the bids are at 345 right now. So that's a $2 drop on Coinbase. So I'm awesome short over there. For those of you who are taking, I just took my first profit target at 345. I'll take my next one at 340, and then 335 if we get down there. Obviously, if it go back to 348, I might get out of that short because overall the stock may be trying to break 350 if we can't break the 340 to the downside. Miss V, you were talking about
About Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yeah. Let's pull up Bitcoin USD. Obviously, we were talking about coins, so Bitcoin was
Right.
perfect timing. Good segue by Miss V as always. So let's go check it out. Why am I choking up today?
I don't know. Wow, 68,467. Let's go.
We made a new all-time high, Miss V. All-time high is 69,000.
I need
You gotta figure that out, Miss V.
I need to delete that animation.
Yes, you need to delete it and stop hitting it because of that. But no, you like it. You that's your favorite thing for as far as I've seen.
I wanted to hit rocket.
Rocket? Do we have the rocket on my side? I can hit it for you. Next, rocket ship. Whee!
Thank you, Prad.
All right, so Bitcoin, yeah, obviously Bitcoin hit a new all-time high, guys. We hit 69,000 on Bitcoin. Let's go. But after we actually hit 69,000 after coming down to 66,000. So as soon as we came to 60,000, a big spike, just rocking it all the way to 69,000 is great. Now we're holding around 68,400 or so. Let's see if we can get another move later on in the day to rock it to the top side. Bitcoin getting a crazy move overall. We love seeing Bitcoin rock to the top side. I'm just trying to focus on bringing up my chart here. There we go. So Coinbase getting a little bit of a tandem move to the top side with it, obviously. And we had bad earnings, but something that I saw in one of the articles I was reading on, I forget what company posted that article, but I think the article basically said crypto declining prices reflecting in Coinbase's revenue or something. But like, what are they talking about? Crypto or Bitcoin is at all-time high right now, so I don't know what the article was talking about in terms of declining crypto prices. But overall, revenue is lower for Coinbase, and the numbers are reflecting in the stock price. Ross gave up on RIVN. Well, the advantage of being a day trader at a prop firm is we get to sit here all day and you know, look at the charts. The hours spent is all that counts. If Ross is giving up already, man, that's the opportunity cost that you might regret later on. Coinbase, you have no idea how long we waited for Coinbase to IPO. We all just sat there just waiting, and then when it opened, man, was it gangbusters. We just made crazy trades on that, and people absolutely smoked that trade.
Prad, I need your help actually. So what price RIVN is going to open at?
120.
So my shows 2,500.
What?
How come is this?
Oh, you're on TMS, right? Okay.
So I can't trade IPO?
You wait till it opens, and they'll probably fix it, right?
Well,
hopefully. But yeah, there we go. We're just waiting for the opportunity cost. If you're not gonna trade RIVN, is gonna be too far for you to be okay with, and you're gonna regret it. So just be careful on the stock overall. I'm not saying blow your brains out by like taking random shots on it, but not trading it is probably not the right call.
Prad, we have a super chat from Nick W. Thank you, Nick. He's saying that FVRR making move back to the upside, and indeed it's up more than 17, now 18%.
Oh, wrong market. FVRR. So it looks like coin did go back all the way to 348 or so, and then came right back down 50 cents. So that's good. Didn't have to reload because I still have my share size. Overall, though, FVRR 18% up. It's kind of struggling, to be honest. Not really there. The volume's lackluster. We're barcoding around VWAP. We're barcoding around the pre-market ranges. But overall, the catalyst allowing the stock to help it go 18% up to the top side, almost a $30 move to the top side. And now it's just trying to see if it can close above VWAP for today, which looks like it wants to with the overall trend of the stock. Now the question is, does it break the day's high, or does it keep going higher from here on intraday? Obviously, for that, you need a lot more volume. We are going to be heading into lunchtime in about 40 minutes from here, which is going to decrease more volume on this stock. So if you're seeing volume decrease off the open already, and you're not seeing a spike in the price, you're not seeing a spike in the volume, I can't expect to see that later on in the day when lunchtime is kicking in. Maybe after 1 o'clock, at 2 o'clock or so, when Neil, Sean, and Brendan come back for you guys, around then we could see a spike in FVRR. But until now, now. Obviously, there's not much going on FER. There's a lot of stocks making moves with more volume, and which is you got your Coinbase moving around here. You got your Nvidia moving around on the other side, which is actually coming down a little bit now for the long. So we'll see how that pans out. Obviously, QQQ coming down a little bit towards 394, but still above VWAP. Overall, what a move in the market, man. Can we see a red day in the market? Looks like no. The market cannot see a red at all. Like no matter what, it doesn't make sense to me. It's absolutely insane. So let's go to the market. It looks like is Miss V wearing green? No. Is anyone wearing green? Apparently not. But the market just wants to absolutely rock to the top side today.
We decided that green doesn't work anymore, and blue is the new green.
I like it. Blue is the new green.
And real quick, I see a lot of questions on the chat in terms of people asking when exactly, what time IPO is going to be open, will go public. Well, guys, no one knows. There is a calendar here, Nasdaq Market Activity IPOs. You can see the date and some information on that, but no one knows time exactly. Sometime today, in between of 9:30, and 4 p.m. I believe. Well, that's why I really recommend you to stay with us. As soon as it go public, it opens, we'll be right there and we'll let you know.
Yeah, we will be covering it with you. Obviously, we don't have the answers for that. It all depends on the market makers and depends on Nasdaq floor. So obviously, how the system works is they're still trying to pair the buying imbalances and the selling imbalances. And once the imbalances are paired off, it's kind of like how the closing trades work. Once the imbalances are paired off, then they say, all right, we kind of have the official price where everyone's okay to open the stock at, like they shake their hand almost, and that's what they open at. So we're waiting to see what that price is. Obviously, we've seen the stock go all the way up to 120, 250, I believe, and then at the lowest range was 111 when the stock came up on our locator. It was at 111 and ran up to 122.5 or 122.25. Sorry. Overall, though, the only number that has been on here the longest is 120. So I can see the stock opening up exactly here and not anywhere under this. So just accept the fact that it is going to be 120. I said 5 million pair volume. That's actually something that Greg mentioned to us. So we're looking for that 5 billion pair volume over here. PV stands for pair volume. Once that happens, then the chances of RIVN opening are higher than the chance of RIVN opening soon are higher than before that.
But can we take a look at EVGO, a positive day for stock, and also it reported positive earnings?
EVGO for sure. So EVGO going up to $17 right now with some volume coming into the stock. Let's go. But the market looks like it wants to go lower here, helping the shorts but burning the longs. So let's see if this long over here is actually going to get a help with it. Or yeah, it is. So let's go inverse relationship with a little bit of market over here overall, getting that break going through 17, holding 17 on the bids, running up to 17.18 so far. Let's see if we can continue going higher and higher. Let me quickly pull it up on the day chart here to see if I can find any levels for us. Looks like we just broke out of 16 and now it's just new territories for the stock to continue ripping to the top side. So let's see where it wants to reside, where the first pullback will be, where it finds support on the pullback. Obviously, I can expect it to find pullback support at 16 or at 1660 where this range high is, and then the stock just continues to rip higher and higher. Yay, it finally got noticed. Ooh, I'm sorry, man. Obviously, a lot of comments. We try to help everyone out. So if we do miss, I'm just going to say that out there. It's not because we're purposefully missing you. Unless it's a hate comment, then I'm purposely missing you. But, if we miss your stock call out or any questions that you had, as Neil and Sean said yesterday, you can feel free to always DM us on tweet at us or talk to us, and we will get back to you as soon as possible on that side. Nvidia to the downside, yeah, Nvidia still bouncing around 300, but I think 300 is a support, especially if the market's not going to break 394 right now. In terms of market, I'm talking about QQQ. I don't see why Nvidia is going to break 300 and go back down to 295 and so on. So not too worried about my position. I'm long on Nvidia. You guys can see my long at 370, and I'm short coin at 348.02. Coin is deep in the money, so I got to start going from profits over here. But so let me just start taking that. No, actually, I took my profit at 345, and this is only at 344, so I can wait a little bit longer. I do have my target at 340 and 335 and 350. But the question is it actually going to end up going down there, or is it end up finding support at 342-ish or so and then rock back to the 350s? If in that case, then I'm not going to enjoy watching that happen. So now that I'm actually speaking out loud, see, this is why this show has helped me in so many ways. Speaking out loud has helped me figure out what I want to do in terms where I'm on the fence. I can't make a decision. Just being allowed to explain it to you guys and think out loud is helping me save my money, make better decisions. Or in trading, there is no better decision. You're always wrong. Let's be real. There we go. I'm always wrong. Going through 343. Let's go. Bang, baby. But better being wrong and making money than being wrong and losing money at the end of the day.
Brad, we would really appreciate also if you would take a look at SENS, SENS.
SE what?
SENS.
Amex. Got it. That makes sense now. So SENS is around 14 million shares today on Amex, 12% up to the top side today. Looks like we broke $4 after testing for quite a bit. It looks like it tested it for almost an hour and broke through it. And now we're trying to keep on going higher and higher. Did we get to hold VWAP? No, did not even get a chance to test VWAP here. And I might need to go quickly check on NVIDIA, guys. NVIDIA ended up breaking 300. I'm not sure why my thing did not go through, my stop. Let me check if I even had one. Oh, it wasn't it wasn't aggressive enough, so that makes sense. So 300 did broke through on NVIDIA, and we are going downside. Looks like QQQs are also heading towards 394 and allowing the longs to get burnt a little bit. But in that, at the same time, we're smoking this short on Coinbase. So let's see if 340, my target that I have, is gonna end up giving me that fill, or we're gonna end up turning around a little bit over here. I'm going to take that 340, 230 if they're going to give it to me, just because I won't like the profits and I don't like seeing stocks going away from me. And then we're going to hold the couple bit for the 335 move. And we're going to take the target over here. Bang.
Yeah,
all right.
I see Neil talks about BBBY. Julia also says don't miss it. So let's take a look what's
Bed
up.
Bath and Beyond, huh? All right, let's go check it out. Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah, wow. Look at the volume spike coming into the our one of our favorite short stocks. Let me quickly. Oh, my trade ID has crashed. So if I pull it up now, everything's just gonna be messed up. So I can't even do that. Let me pull it up on Finviz then. Until then, Miss V, do you mind checking on Icon Terminal what the short float for BBBY is?
Absolutely.
Let's go check out BBBY on Finviz, even though I've seen Finviz be wrong quite a bit. 2216 is being quoted as the short float on Finviz today. Obviously, if the short float is higher than 20, we like that number because the chances of shorts getting burnt while the stock is going higher and higher is significant. And that's what happened on GME, kind of what happened on Tesla not too long ago when we broke through that 1200, giving it that option squeeze, the gamma squeeze. So let's see where BBBY keeps on going to. We did get that news of the people keep saying it's fake news. Obviously, I haven't done my research on that to see if it's fake news or real news. But the news is that they have a partnership with Kruger. I forget. Kroger. So they had a partnership with them, and that allowed the stock to break through the $18. Let me just show it to you over here. The stock came below $18 in September, sorry, below $22 all the way down to 13, and then made 18 the barrier of the earnings report. But then as soon as the catalyst came out that they have a partnership, instantly rocked all the way to $32, came back down to 18, tested 18, which was the previous barrier, previous resistance, now acting as a support, allowing the stock to go back to 22. So obviously I called it out on my Twitter. If you're not following Twitter, make sure you go follow Neil, Sean, Brendan, and myself on Twitter. We post call outs all the time on there. I said if BBBY goes to 18, I don't see why people don't see that as a buying opportunity with the news that came out. So that's exactly what's going on. Fake or not, that's the idea that's playing out on BBBY.
Prad, according to Icon, short interest on BBBY is 28%, 28.7%.
28.7. So there you go. Pretty close to Finvis. So that's good. Finvis said 22. Icon says 28. And I'm pretty sure Trade Ideas says somewhere close to that same range, 25 or so. My computer restarted overnight. I'm not sure how. So that's why Trade Ideas is not open just yet. NQ flush, yeah, NQ indeed flushing big time, broke 394, going to VWAP right now, 393.50 on the VWAP on the 3 minute. So let me just pull it up on here for you guys. VWAP is at 393.50. Oh, that's not NQ. There we go, NQ. And looks like it might just make a little bit bounce off of that VWAP here. Let's see if it's going to end up holding VWAP, obviously, with this move on QQQs. No red days. I mean, we are red, but how are you just going to rock to the top side like this? Absolute insane move on the market. Bonkers, mate, bonkers. But you know what? Thanks to Coinbase, now we're back in the red for the day. Let's go, Miss V. Tesla tried to rob my money, but we robbed it back, baby. Man, Tesla is insane. You guys seen Tesla? Obviously, you guys have insane move. You guys have been asking for it, and I did it, man. I did it last night. I did not game, and I made this for you guys. So here's our Discord server. Still a work in progress. You know, I'm working on it slowly as we go. But you guys need to, I'm seeing a lot of people join the server, and then I'm seeing a lot of people leave. I'm guessing that's because you don't understand how to activate the server. Real quick, what you guys need to do is when you join, you will only see a couple channels. You first need to go to the verification channel, hit that checkbox over here. Once you hit that checkbox, you'll get access to all the channels, and you'll be able to talk to people on a day-to-day basis. So, you know, I've been talking to, obviously, trader formerly known as Jude Fernando all day yesterday, and a couple other people today. So guys, we're getting this started. We're getting this going. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat if you want the link. And obviously, once you join the server, you're gonna have to hit this checkbox. Without hitting this checkbox, you will not see any of the other rooms in here. You will be seeing absolutely nothing. So there you go. You guys asked for it. You ask, I deliver. Your wish is my command. But now let's see where we can take that. Hopefully we can take it to a better place. Try not to spam it, guys. Just one person is enough. Nightbot will just post it for you guys. Try not to spam the command.
Yeah, started the mass. Anyways, great job.
Yeah.
And I know that people were looking for that for a long time. But can we take a look at PaySafe earnings before the open tomorrow? And stock is down around 3% today.
Do you have the ticker?
PSFE?
PSFE, thank you. PSFE on New York. Let's see what PSFE is looking like. So almost 4 million shares today. And yes, coin is curling. I have last bit of my share left, and I'm not taking it out before 355. I'm not moving. So let's go coin. $6.50 in the money there. But yeah, PSFE is looking like, PSFE 4 million shares today. Let me quickly see what the chart's looking like. 3% down move overall. Looks like 740 or so is holding over here. Let me quickly pull it up on the dailies. Ignore this wicks over here. Those are just dark pull wicks that, or maybe that's just VWAP candles, including the dark pull whips. So the VWAP candles are being warped a little bit. So just ignore these. Overall, though, this is the all-time low at 692. So it found support at 692, allowing it to go back to the top side a little bit, but barrier around 8 to 830ish, and even at $8, coming back down to 750 and actually failing the 750 bottom over here. Looks like we could go back to $7 in the coming month, or even the next week or so. We'll see where it goes from here on out. Can you look at PUBM? Let's go check out PUBM. PUBM, where are we going to? 26, 20, 27% almost to the top side. Looks like we are holding above 40.50 right now, which is where VWAP is. Continuing to the top side. 42 did break, but 42 end up, looks like it's the actual resistance over here. Obviously, we're going to need the stock to hold support above VWAP and continue rocking to the top side after holding this VWAP around 40.50, which is the trend of overall for this stock of PUBM. I remember people calling it out not too long ago. Looks like my day chart just crashed here. Give me a second. PUBM. Come on the day chart. Let's quickly pull this up. And there you go. The $30 break happened not too long ago, actually yesterday or so. Looks like we are now at that next barrier, which is 42. Obviously, that's where we're bouncing off of. And then we have this range bottom, which is 48 to 56. So let's see what PUBM continues to do with this spike in volume overall. Don't mess with Tesla. Yes, don't mess with Tesla indeed, man. Tesla is absolutely insane.
But a lot of people wonder you have any strategy or plans for trading RIVN IPO today. And for those guys who never traded IPO or just wanna maybe get some more knowledge, I'll send you educational video on IPO trading strategies on the chat and recommend you to watch that.
Yes. Sorry guys, I'm just focusing on a couple things here together. I'm gonna just have to do a couple things after. Anyways, so IPOF spiking. Did you do any additional research on the rumors? I did do some additional research on the rumors. So obviously you guys heard about what happened yesterday on the show. IPOF, you know, obviously trying to acquire Discord, but I think it's still a rumor, man. Not too sure what's going on that side. The article was posted on Reddit, I believe, in September. So if Twitter is just getting wind of this, we don't know what the chances of the rumor being accurate is and overall. So you know, I'm not gonna go off the rumor. I actually did go off the rumor yesterday, but I'm so glad that I you know bothered to look it up in that moment, and even Brandon mentioned it. So as soon as Brandon mentioned it, I bothered to look it up and find that article that talked about it in September. So until more news comes out, kind of just hands off. But as soon as you know the rumor is being accepted as reality, I am going to have to just put my whole life savings into it, because that stock is going to be worth a lot more than just the $10 or $11 that it's at. So yeah, let's see where IPOF can go. Obviously, we're still seeing some positive sentiment over here. People still want to buy the rumor a little bit. Obviously, that's the #1 way to make money in the market. Buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So if you want to be early to the game, your risk to reward is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. You're risking the break of 10 to the downside, and you're out if that happens. So you're risking about 70 cents, and if the rumor ends up being true, your reward is basically $100. Like, there's no shot that the stock does not go to 100 if that Discord merger ends up happening. So your risk to reward is so out of the water here that it doesn't make sense to not take the trade. But we'll see what happens overall. If the rumor does fall out, I don't see why the stock keeps trading at the $11 range that it's trying to, and then rock right back to, you know, the $10 range. Where are we going to? Clove is a good entry. Let's go check out Clove. So CLOV, obviously Clover is still under $7. Let me just quickly pull it up on TradingView here to see if I have any levels lined up on Clover. I should, unless I use my old TradingView account, which very well could be. No, I do have levels. Awesome. So obviously these are the levels that the Clover was playing around when the short game was going on. The Clover, obviously, being one of the highly shorted stocks, this was the type of game. All right.
Oh wow.
Can you guys take over, Neil?
I believe guys went for the break, so I'll just make both of faces. You can meanwhile message guys. Oh, you can't even message guys. Prad's computer just destroyed. Well, don't worry, Prad. Will be good. Good news for you. We have 420 likes.
That's
And team, please support and smash the like button while we're working on Prad's computer. We're with you and super
If
sorry
Rivian
for that.
IPOs right now, I'm screwed.
Neil?
Yeah, so I mean, a couple of things. Obviously, that sucks. We'll get to one on ITFT, Brad. Hopefully, it doesn't open back up on the IPO. Let us know if you want your market on open order canceled. I can cancel that for you. I was watching Bed Bath & Beyond. I actually took this trade when you guys were talking about it. It spiked up. It got to 2250. Every time you see a move like this happen, quickly zoom out, go to the higher time frame, the 15-minute. Oh, look at that. Yesterday, when it spiked and had a failed break through what price? 2 days ago, 2250. Failed break at 2250. Spike today on volume into 2250. Rejects it. Short 2240. Work it back. I mean, I probably could have held it past 22, but able to get out in front of 2214. That's the sort of low-hanging fruit that I like. You've already missed the breakout trade. It's great if you get the breakout. Fantastic. 22 break still gives you a bigger winner. The breakout from the opening range top. Our topic yesterday was opening range breakouts. The opening range breakout's a better trade as well. But once you've missed that and you've missed the even dollar break, I don't think chasing the move makes any sense. Usually, if it's at resistance point, you take the short. If it consolidates higher, you get a breakout at 2250 a little bit later on in the session. As we go on here, and there's no update at all on Rivian, by the way. Keeps on being 120. It's now 5.5 million paired volume, guys. So it is getting bigger. It's past that 5 million mark, but still looking like it's 120. Vivek said, took the same trade. There you go, right? Like, it's more about, this is why we kind of do this. It's like discussing the reasons for getting in, what everyone's looking at, where there might be support or resistance, what you can do with those levels as an active trader. Tesla, speaking of active levels, this 1080 continues to barcode up here. Ignore this crazy dark pool print. 1080 continues to hold that top. The longer we're above that 1060, I'm going to go back and show you guys what that looks like, because yesterday, twice it got up to 1060 in the afternoon and then couldn't break any higher. So for that to turn into support, if we hold 1060, you're gearing up for a 1080 break. The problem with this, the only problem I see with that trade is if Rivian opens up and goes gangbusters, I mean, could I see a situation where Tesla has bounced $70 from or $100 from the bottom or $90 from the bottom, whatever it is, and then has a bit of a pullback if Rivian goes absolutely bonkers to the upside? I could see that as potentially being the case, and I think that would throw a little bit of a wrench in it. But if Rivian's more, I guess, or it settles down or it's a little bit more reasonable, then certainly holding a 1060, a 1080 break, that's 1-to-1 to 1100. So that 1060 support. And the other thing about that 1100 level is if that were to break, I mean, it's a gigantic gap to fill. So it's only 1-to-1 on a breakout from support to resistance, but there's certainly room above that price level. Prad, if you let us know, I don't know if you guys have figured things out. We'll just keep on going here until we know that, you back, Prad?
2 more minutes.
A couple more minutes. That's absolutely fine. It's not a big deal. There's a couple other names I know you guys are looking at here. I was watching that Sens. I didn't really see load. Yeah, I didn't really see anything that I loved too much in terms of trade action on it. Obviously, you could have that 420-ish area. It already broke this level here at 415. I'm like, okay, well, it gets pretty sexy if it gets up to like 450 to 475 on the daily chart for potential active trade. I mean, otherwise, I didn't really see a heck of a lot. That's why I haven't really dabbled in that one. I did miss my chance on SOPA. So I was in the short. I had this one. I actually ended up slightly down on the stock, SOPA. I don't know why it's not loading. There you go. I ended up slightly down on this one as I did have the downward halt. I had this trade. I took too many shares off here and then stopped myself out at this low at 65 even. Now, certainly, obviously, I'm going to watch it go down like $15 from here, but I always say follow your rules. I was counter trend. I decided to follow the rules and not let it go back up to that high, and I get burned by it. But that's a case where I'm okay with it. It's par for the course. I would have had to ignore my own stop to make money on this trade, which is never a good thing. Rivian is not open, so I hope you're back.
All right, yeah, I'm back, and God, am I glad Rivian has not
I just
opened.
wanted to real quick say
Yes,
thank you to Neil for insightful update, also for his RIVN plans when it opened, and great trade on Tesla, guys. I also was on Tesla, but I took a small pie of this long move to the upside, but great job, Neil. Thank you.
Yeah, got him. I'm glad that didn't open. I am. That was a little bit of a scary
Someone
position.
said to joke on you and say that it's open, but I'm like, no, I'm not. I
Uh,
can't.
yeah, if that happens, that would have been absolutely scary, guys, overall. But yeah, let's go. Someone was asking me if I'm still in my end video long. No, you can see at the bottom left corner here. Only position I'm in is a Coinbase short, which is up about $9 in the money. Let's go, Coinbase. Let's go quickly check out what Coinbase is doing. Is it going towards that 335 where my order is? Looks like my order actually got canceled. Why? What? 330. I actually just take the profits here from Coinbase. I'll let's see. Let me quickly look at what the market is doing. Market's still going lower, so maybe I can continue holding my short a little bit longer. Don't really have a reason to exit just yet. My target was 335, so you know what? I will stick to 335 on my target. That will be my last position being out on Coinbase over here. Roblox coming down to 100, so obviously Roblox my number 1 position today. No, my number 2 position today. Thank you, because I will not mentally accept Roblox being my number 1 position. So Coinbase taking over that spot, but now that Roblox is coming back to 100 over here, where I have been going long for the most of the day. I love this trade again, so I'm gonna take it one more time, scalp that long trade all the way back to VWAP, which is around 102 or so. Let's see if we can get that trade going. Obviously, if 100 breaks, we are out of that trade. Looks like QQQ wants to retrace a little bit back to the top side, or at least to VWAP from 393, and SPYs are trying to do the same. People are trolling me, so I'm just gonna close this screen over here a little bit.
Prad, we
all right.
have real quick a super chat from Aaron Smith. Thank you, Aaron. And he's asking if we can take a look at Zynga, ZNGA. When you have time.
Zanga. Zanga Poker. Who remembers playing Zanga Poker, yo? Zanga Poker was so much fun playing. I think I played Zanga Poker almost every single night of the day when I had the little iPod. Yes, I had an iPod. I had an Apple product, all right? I had those little, those iTouches, not iPods, the iTouches, because those were the phones back then for the high schoolers, as long as you had internet anyways. But yeah, I remember playing poker every single day. I don't have chat anymore open, so let me figure that out real quick. Bang bang, and she shot me down. Bang bang. Is it the same? Yeah, this is us. Pop chat out, close this, and then put this guy up here. Awesome. So yeah, well, Zanga obviously with the I think earnings, right, Miss V? They had earnings.
Earnings report, right?
Yeah, earnings, and one more catalyst is with the overall what's it called? The Apple thing that's going on with the App Store. So Zanga, Match.com, all of them getting a little bit of a boost along with the earnings over here. Let's see if it's actually going to be able to break $8 today. Obviously, volume completely disappeared off the open. I'm not seeing any volume going on after this candle. So not going to expect the stock to break through $8, especially after having a 3% move to the top side already. But if the $8 does break, you could get a decent move to maybe $8.50 or so, and then I'm gonna expect the stock to dip back through $8 immediately, because the next we're gonna need a lot more volume for the stock to go play around in this area and actually break out higher than that. Not saying it's not possible, could do it in the next next week or so, but I don't see it coming end of this week.
Guess who's back?
Shady?
Dominic Famularo with Super Chat. Thank you, Dominic. And he's saying, I know you all don't do much with crypto. Well, we actually do. But LTC is running strong and has been. Can we take a look at LTC?
I'm just going to take profits on Coinbase here, because market ended up turning back to VWAP, and Coinbase is going to probably try and find a bottom here. So I don't want to hold it. I want to take my profits. I'm back in the green for the day today after being so far in the green and then so far in the red. My LFT is going. Prad, are you okay? Who's trading for you today? Is your younger brother on your computer or something? What's going on? So overall, I'm going to let my LFT know it's okay, buddy. Calm down. We're gonna be good for the day today, and let's see if RIVN is going to allow us to go back to our glory status where we were at one point. But yeah, we're just waiting for Roblox long to work out, which is 30 cents in the money, and we're waiting for RIVN to open up. And in terms of Bitcoin, yes, obviously we care for Bitcoin. I am personally invested in it. I think Sean is in Cardano, and thanks to Sean, I'm in Cardano also. So let's quickly pull up Cardano over here. Oh yeah, my trading view crashed too because my whole computer crashed. Duh. So let me quickly pull up TradingView. In the meantime, while TradingView is opening up, let's talk about let's see what's moving. Is a firm continuing to go downside, or did I miss that long? Obviously, I do know I missed that long. There we go. I got burnt out on that stop. Stop hunters always know where I am, and they come right for me. So they got me. I was gonna cuss there. Good thing I caught myself, and it was gonna rock right back towards VWAP over here, and 138 or so acting as a resistance point right now. Obviously, the 170 number that we saw on a firm not too long ago was monstrous, and someone said a firm back to 140. I agreed with you, but obviously wasn't gonna happen yesterday. Happened today. Here we go, back through 140 to the downside. Now the question is a firm gonna find a way to go back through 140 to the top side, which obviously I'm gonna say no, but the market can do whatever it wants as long as if someone finds a value for it. Also, I think a firm has earnings today, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so earnings could help it go do that too. So be careful about what I just said. It could very easily go back through 140 with earnings coming up. Tell Sean Litecoin is at $3. Yeah, Sean is talking about Litecoin in our work chat too. So let's quickly pull it up. Lite USD, or is it like? But how do I pull it up? Okay, got it. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, up 8%, insane. Let's go. I'm not invested in this, obviously, but 8% move for those of you who are invested. Let's go, man. Litecoin. Let's go check out Cardano because that's something that I have my money in. Up 0.16, not bad, but still, I believe I'm still in the money. I'm not too sure. Let's go check out what BTC USD is doing. Obviously, we know BTC went to all-time high of 6,900, sorry, 69,000, so 2.43% up today overall. Roblox rocking back to the top side. Obviously, today at one point they did break 100, which ended up burning me on my long. But I'm still up on this stock very, very much and loving the 100 level. Obviously, the 100 level scalps are beautiful right now on this position. And I was hoping to get the nice range of $10, but maybe I was, too oink oink pig level on thinking that. I should have just been happy with the 105 to 100 level that the stock is giving us, but right now I guess it's 105 to 103. Still, the risk to reward is a 3R to like a 4R sometimes. So when you get a more than 3R trade, you just have to take those trades as a day trader, as a swing trader. Those are the trades you're looking for, those 3Rs, 5Rs, 10R trades, and the more you find them, just keep smashing them and watch your P&L go up overall.
I just wanted to bring real quick, guys, we love to chat with you in the chat. And Trader Joy is saying, just had lunch on the cruise ship in Spain. Time to trade again. Well, thank you very much, Joey, for finding time to come watch memes and movers while you're living your life on cruise ship. Bush
Wow,
living.
you're watching us from a cruise ship. That's dedication. No matter how much I love a YouTuber or streamer, if I'm on a vacation, I'm on vacation. So you're actually going out of your, you're putting in efforts to watch us. So we appreciate that. We love you. Thank you for that, man. Let's go. Hope your cruise ship hope you're having fun on that cruise ship over there, enjoying and having some fun time overall. I've never been on a cruise ship, Miss V. How about you?
So do I. I believe I have sickness in water. When
Oh, you have water sickness,
Yeah,
seasickness?
yeah.
Okay. So
Cruise
you'll
ship,
never go on a boat?
Well, I've been,
Okay.
but small one, and also after Titanic movie,
Oh, come
I'm
on.
literally scared.
Come on,
Sorry.
Miss V. So what, after an airplane crashing movie, you're not going to get on a plane anymore?
Well, planes are one of the most.
There you
I
go.
don't know. It's
You're
not
using the
just-
stats I was going to use on you. Good job. High five, high five. I was going to use that on you depending on your answer, but you used that back onto me. Smart girl.
And listen, I can't stop using planes.
Yeah.
My family is in Russia. You can't get it will take me like a year to get there with ships and all that stuff.
Yeah, especially if you have seasickness, you're going to be barfing your way up there. Well, what's the link? I had to turn the link off, guys. We're not going through with that side anymore.
Well,
What times
guys,
will you be responding? Yeah, like I said, the Discord server is being turned off. We're not going to be going forward until we decide to turn that
approved.
back on. We will turn it back on if it gets approved. But I turned the link off for now, and the server will get turned off after stream because I need to put in a 2FA code. Really? Why are you making me put a 2FA code, bruh? But that just goes to show how you know, secure Discord is. They what a brilliant software. I can't wait to put my life savings into them. Honestly, that's going to be my biggest trade of my life if IPOF is actually going to be Discord. I can't wait. Put mouth closer to her mouth. I think that's pretty close. I don't know. She can be any more closer.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, mic check.
Yeah. Prad, do you like to trade bottom reversals? And if so, do you have any advice so I can improve my trades? Bottom reversals as in catching these bottoms over here. Honestly, I think what you're looking for is, at the end of the day, is key levels. Look for where key levels are on a stock, and then that's what bottom reversal are. If you were watching Roblox yesterday, I don't know if this chart will show you my executions from yesterday, but here I am at 95. I had an order at 95, and that's because I just sat there 2 nights ago on Roblox mapping my levels out on figuring out how I want to trade the stock. So there we go, 95, and this was the day after the IPO came out. So the stock was above 100 in pre-market. I have an order sitting at 95. You guys heard Neil and Sean talking about that term coined by Greg, which is stink bid. I had a stink bid sitting at 95. The stock comes off of 100 all the way to down 95, gives me that wick entry, goes as low as what, 94.30. I was risking $1, so that dollar risk never even kicked me out of my position. Instantly, within the very next second, we are up $5 in the money. Boom, the stock just rises all the way to the top side. That is, in my idea, a bottom picking trade style that I would go for, and that's exactly what I've been doing today. We've been picking bottoms on Roblox for the most part. Yeah, we got stopped out at one point, but look at what the charts look like. We've been picking bottoms. Look at Nvidia. We've been trying to pick bottoms. Obviously 298, we never saw it go below that, but we've pretty much been trying to pick the bottoms in front of 300, which is a key level. So instead of, you know, having a mentality that I want to be a bottom picking trader, I want to be a top picking trader, I want to be a reversal trader, just be a trader. Just be a trader who has the abilities to pick and choose what skills need to be applied, what strategies need to be applied at what time. Don't I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you need to figure out what setups work for you the best and what your style is and so on. But I think being a jack of all trades and then not just a master of one is the answer for longevity in this business, because once your strategy fizzles out, you're gonna fizzle out with it, and you're gonna be wondering why you can't be making money anymore in that market. Maybe you'll be able to make money again later in a year after your strategy comes back. But if you don't have that tool bag to pick from, to, like, you know, when you're cutting the grass, it's a lawnmower. When you're raking the grass, it's a rake. When you're you know, trimming the edges, you need an edge trimmer. When you're leaf blowing, you need a leaf blower. So if you don't have all those tools, you're not gonna be able to maintain your yard.
Thank you, Prad. And real quick, Andre says, look up some conspiracy theory for Titanic. Actually, I believe there is a documentary that says that the company did that on purpose, and that was not real. There was no people on the ship. They just needed money, and they did it for insurance purposes.
Ooh,
And
Roblox,
they
not Roblox, Titanic conspiracy?
Yes, and actually people were diving to
Ooh.
the underwater
Yeah.
to see that, and there is no real science that people were there. But that was so long time ago, so
Yeah.
there is conspiracy theory behind that, but I won't hit that animation because I do it every time.
I'm pretty sure the tin hat's crushed at this point.
Someone stole it?
No, I think I crushed it by mistake because I keep throwing stuff in that corner, and I'm pretty sure I crushed it.
Oh.
So I'll go home and I'll make a new one, just so I don't have to waste your tinfoil over here.
I believe it's still somewhere in here.
Is it? Okay. But yeah, guys, I'm still long on my Roblox over here. We're still up about 70 cents. I was up about $1 at one point, but not too worried. Trying to see if what the stock does around VWAP, if we can go back through 103 or so. QQQs did go back above VWAP, and so did the SPYs. So just giving me a reason to hold my long up on Roblox here a little bit longer. And obviously, if 100 breaks, we're out of that position. Let's go check what RIVN is looking like. Are we getting a higher indication on the open? 114. So the price is actually dropping on the indicator. So that's good. 5 million so far already paired on the pair volume. So I think it's getting ready to open any time here. I do have a opening print to give me at 125 or higher, so obviously we're not gonna probably open at 120. The fact that we're going down here while volume is being paired, so I'm just gonna be ready for Rivian open. I think we're not too far from that side, and once that happens, obviously it's gonna be a whole lot of fun in the market. You're gonna see probably the Ford moving, you're gonna see Amazon moving maybe, and Teslas and your Lucid Motors and your Nios and your XPEVs. So watch out for all of those on when Rivian comes out. Titanic sinking was fake news, and we're still talking about that. I have $70 limit on Rivian at 70 with a January expiration. Okay. I'm not sure if Rivian's gonna go down to 70 today. I'll be honest. You know, I'll be honest. I don't know if Rivian's gonna go down to $70. But if we keep going to 100, if we open at 100, then maybe 70 is in reach. But if we open anywhere above, you know, 100, I think 70 is kind of too far out. What stocks am I in? I'm only long Roblox right now and nothing else. How to buy Rivian? You wait for the stock to open and you trade the stock like every other stock. We're just waiting for the stock to open right now. Roblox. Let me go to Roblox real quick because I want to not hold more share size just in case it wants to come back down once the market decides it wants to come back down here. I can't type for blank today. There we go. And now I'm okay with holding this little piece. Looks like market still wants to go higher. Good. I thought it was going to curl down a little bit, but market's still trying to go higher, going to go test 394 on the QQQs, and the SPY is looking to go towards 467 right now, or trying to. Flat Earth for the win. Wow, we're going the Kyrie Irving style here.
Yeah, Titanic theory and Earth flat.
Kyrie Irving style. NIO have good earnings, and in Germany, companies talk on NIO in future with Tesla. Valeriia, Earth is flat. Yes, that is right. 100%. 100%. Valeriia did go in the SpaceX rocket, and she confirmed it too.
Right, and
even though
also
she's scared.
And also been on Titanic, so that's why I know. The only one who survived.
Valeriia is a time traveler.
Oh, I wish if you would have superpower, what would it be?
I think I'd be Superman.
So just...
That's a superpower. Yes, it is.
But what would be your power?
I'd just be Superman. I could do everything. That's the best superpower. Okay, sorry.
For a second. That's dodging the question. Like, you got to be like, do I want to be invisible? Do you want to be able to fly? Do you want, like, you know, like X-ray vision? Like, along those lines, man. Figure it out. You get to pick one thing.
What about you, Neil?
Being able to fly would be pretty damn cool, because everyone pretty much has probably heard at this point that someday I'd like to go in space, and Superman can fly into space. So I'd probably say, let me be able to fly. That's called choosing one, Prad. Go for it.
All right, I'll pick the power of fruitioning anything that I imagine. Just the power of imagination coming to life. If I imagine a brand new desktop right now that doesn't B-side, I should get it right here. That's my superpower. That should be it. That way I can do anything I want.
Well, if anyone interested in my superpower,
yes.
I would love to teleport.
Teleport? Where'd you teleport to?
Like anywhere. Like I do like this and I'm in Russia. I do like this and like I'm at home and I don't need to stand in traffic and save my time.
I like it.
Yeah.
For someone who travels 4 hours a day, I love it.
Yeah,
I
right?
love it.
I would share, and if you take my hand, I do like this,
Have
and
you
I
seen
can
that
take
movie?
you home. I believe so.
Looper or something? No, not Looper. Jumper.
Maybe. I believe it's from a movie, but like I don't remember exactly what.
I think it was Jumper. That was a good movie. This guy basically jumped across from, just by imagining the location, he just...
Or we could get into a bank.
You need a genie for that? Yeah. I'm Indian. I could get a genie, you know. I could turn into Aladdin for real quick.
We have a super chat from Mitchell Williams. Thank you, Mitchell. Neil, help please. I'm stuck long in RNXT. So maybe we can take a look at RNXT, and if Neil want to comment anything.
Neil, we have a super chat for you asking a question. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure which one. Like, help you. I'm not, I can't buy the stock back up, and unfortunately, that's going to be the case. When it opened back up after that halt, I was sort of saying, like, when it tried to hold up this 10 area, that was your support. It was like this 985 into 10. It tried to do its best to get back up there. I think your best bet at this point, if you're stuck in a long, is the opening range bottom has still been respected at 875. I think if that goes, you're in a world of trouble. But I think expecting a little bit better than 10 even. Again, I don't know where you're long, Mitch, or what your risk parameters are, but you always want to make sure you have an out. If you're stuck at the top, there's nothing you can do about it. So the best piece of advice, I think, for anybody, whenever you get caught, it doesn't matter how, swing trade and a day trade, how much you're out of the money, you got to be able to let go of the price that you have. It's completely irrelevant. The market doesn't care what price you hold or what your cost base is. It's going to go where it's going to go. So all you can do is look at the price action. And like I said, that 875 does feel like it's been a little bit of support. I think you're sort of playing with fire if you let that break. And then there's $8. Those are your two stop areas. It does still have that chance, being a bit of a day one type of thing, where if you do hold the higher low, you can get those afternoon pops, but that's what you're betting on at this point. So I'm going to make the assumption that maybe you're long on this break of 11 or on the break of 12 when you're holding on. You're risking about 25% at that point, maybe a little bit more than that. If you're not comfortable with it, then maybe you should be trimming your position as it is and then trying to hold on to the rest. I'm not sure I think it's breaking out of the high today. Otherwise, I'd be considered taking a breakout myself if it took out 10, but I'm not really. So, I mean, I don't know if that's going to be the answer you're going to be looking for, but you do still have that 875. Candidly, I would be looking to short it at 10 if it wasn't for RIVN. And I think a lot of traders are going to look at that level, that halt price, and be thinking about shorting at that 10. So maybe you can trap some if it pops up. That's your best bet.
All right, yeah, looking at RIVN, still wondering when it's going to open. Looks like we are now at 6.5 million volume paired shares paired so far, and the stock is still this is how we know that the stock is getting ready to kind of open, because the increment that the stock price is changing in is almost like it's not like $10 at a time. It's kind of moving $2, $1 is moving pennies at the same time. So this is the pattern that we know, that we're used to, that the stocks are getting ready to open. And obviously it could still be 30 minutes from now, it could be 40 minutes from now, but I know this pattern when stocks are doing this for IPO, getting ready to open anytime soon. 7 million paired right now, so the paired amount is actually increasing faster and faster, and the price of the stock is not moving too far out. So RIVN is just about there, just about ready to open up, and I think we're not an hour, but I think we got like 30 to 40 minutes left here. So be ready, get your engines primed. If you're hungry, go get some food in real quick. Don't be too late on that side, and let's make some money on this stock. Don't bust the nuts. Yeah, don't go too overexcited and take FOMO executions. Think about your trades. What's the game plan? Exactly. Think about your trades. If the stock is pinging on an even dollar level and you want to take the breakout of it, think about the trades. Visualize it. Understand that it could easily flip against you. Have your outs on the way down if you're long. Have your outs on the way up if you're short. Look for buyers to stop buying and then the tape to weaken down on the way up if you're looking for short. If you're looking for the long, look for sellers to die off and then the tape to the velocity of the tape to calm down, and then the green prints to come in for a long. So you're looking for a lot of variables here. There's no one game plan. Like I said, multiple tools in my bag right now that I'm picking from. I have an opening trade, I have an even dollar break, I have a weakening of tape velocity, I have a strength of tape velocity. There's a lot of setups that I'm combining here to see which one is the market's gonna throw at me. I'm not throwing them at the market and saying give it to me. I'm waiting for the market to tell me this is the setup. If you want to take it, you have 10 seconds, do it now or it's gone. Prad the builder, yes sir. Adjust your share size and ascend and descend. Yeah. Wish I could shares to short. Yeah, I think it was around 70 cents. Is it 70 cents? No, 70 cents sounds too much. I forget how much it was, to be honest, for shorting it. It was not more for RIVN. Yeah, 7 cents. 4 cents. It was 4 cents for every 100 shares. I don't know why I thought 70, but yeah, it was 4 cents. Coin getting some steam. Let's go check out Coin then. Coin, obviously, I closed my my short. So let's go. Coinbase finding some steam now, going back to the top side. Looks like Roblox is dipping down a bit. Let's go check out what that's doing. Roblox at $100 right now. So obviously, we are still long at this $100 level. There's still support being held up at 100. But if 100 breaks and if the market wants to go down here a little bit, so obviously if 100 breaks, I will be looking to get out at 99.50. I'll wait till 99.50 because last time they shook me out. So I'll just do that. I'm long, right? Cool. Just making sure. Prad, I'm cashing in my stamp collection to buy RIVN. Woo-wee! Let's go, sir. That's what we're talking about. Okay, where are we going to? Prad, please look at NVIDIA. Yeah, we can go to NVIDIA, my friend. NVIDIA coming to 300 and below 300. I love the long here. Thank you for the call out. Let me just punch some shares here and get long. If obviously 299 breaks, I don't like the long anymore because it is around VWAP. I don't want to hold it all the way down to 298. The idea is 300 has been holding up for quite a bit. I could see the stock dip down to 295 and find a bounce area around there. But obviously, if it doesn't do that, we're not looking forward for the long anymore on NVIDIA. Overall, the 310 to 300 level is what I've been scalping around, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. The stock might just give us that opportunity one more time because QQQs are finding support at VWAP at the moment on the 3-minute, and SPYs are rocking back through VWAP after slightly dipping down. So let's see the longs, which is our Roblox and our NVIDIA, rock to the top side. Damn, your whole stamp collection, that must be worth $3. That's tough. That's tough. Don't do my guy at LAX like that, bro. Don't do him like that.
BB is asking me about weather. Where is colder winter and hotter summer in Russia or Canada? So I would say that my hometown and Toronto, I have like super familiar and similar weather, except for in Russia we have colder in terms of temperature winter, but it's kind of easier to survive, you know, just like snowy, great weather without crazy wind. And in Toronto, maybe temperature is not that low, but it's super cold because it's super windy. And yes, I've noticed that Canadian people can wear shorts in winter time. In Russia, we don't do this.
Thankfully, though, this year so far, it's been great. Like, I've been bringing my winter jacket because obviously I leave stupid early from my house, and it's really cold when I do so. So, like, that jacket helps out. But then halfway through the day, it's like 10 degrees again. In the morning, it's like -1, feels like -1. And then in the evening, it's like 10 degrees. So, by the time I'm heading home, I'm in sweat. And in the morning, I'm shivering. So, the weather is completely on mood swings. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not complaining, man. The weather is so nice. 53 Fahrenheit, 11 degrees Celsius right now. So, there you go. Thank you, Sean, for putting the conversion, because I would not have bothered to give them the Fahrenheit number, even though most of them are from USA. I would have just given them the Celsius and been like, that's the normal people math. That's the math that you guys should learn to use, not that stupid math that you call Fahrenheit, whatever. So yeah, anyways, 11 degrees Celsius right now in Toronto, baby. Usually around this time, we're supposed to have at least one winter, bro. At least one snow storm of some kind. But no, such a delayed fall. Even the leaves are not down yet.
Yeah.
If you go to Queen's Park right now, the trees are full of leaves.
The weather is fantastic, actually. I enjoy that a lot. But again, it's Canada, and weather changes like this. So today it's like this, and tomorrow we'll be saying different stuff. Like it's already snow until your neck.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what January holds for us. January and February for sure.
February is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I love the Canadian weather, though. You know, I was talking to, I forget who. I think it was a Mark or Marlon. I forget. Probably Mark or somebody else. Anyways, basically the idea was they can't live anywhere under 20 degrees Celsius. So that's crazy to me. You know, like over here, I was like, man, we go through -30 to +30. So it's crazy. especially for someone who came from India. Oh man, I love the cold. I don't know why, but I love the cold. Why is Ford selling in comparison to the Rivian IPO? Not sure, but let's quickly pull it up. Ford is still around $12, so I don't see damn Prad saying like we were deplorables. But yeah, F kind of not really down, I would say, in any way. We're still around $20. The support is holding up. The resistance is kind of acting as a barrier. Obviously, once Rivian IPOs, Rivian price is now 111. So the prices continue to come down. The pair volume is 8 million. This is getting very close to open, guys. I think if it gets to 10 million paired volume for a stock that's offering 150 million shares, that's gonna be opening price very soon. So get ready for that, Rivian. I might just need to cut my opening. Not actually. The fact that the stock came down a little bit, I may need to increase my share size on the opening print, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take the opening print to see. Oh, did I get stopped out on something? Looks like Roblox stopped me out. Let's go check out Roblox. Yeah, Roblox stopped me out. Roblox is going down. QQQ also going down through Revop right now, and so are SPYs. So long's not looking the best. Obviously, Roblox dipped under 100. Let's see if it's going to go back to that same price, which was 98.42, and rock back to the top side, or is it going to continue going lower here? I think Roblox is going to try and close above 100 one more day, but if it doesn't, then obviously the bear Prad is going to be out in full effect on Roblox one more time.
Prad EXFY IPO just opened, if we can take a look at that. And we have a super chat from Mike Crehan, our good friend. Thank you, Mike. I don't really understand what he's saying, though. Damn Prad saying them like we're deplorable, so just kidding.
I think it was about the Fahrenheit and the Celsius joke, basically, because the numbers are it's just a battle between Canada and America for the most part, just as to whose math is right. Let's be real, and I'm gonna say Canada's math is right, and I'm sticking to it. Battle between U.S. and the rest of the world. That is true. Brandon is right. RIVN is going to the moon today. Yeah, that's the hope, man. That is hope. We'll see what happens. The Rivian's still at 120. No, we're actually coming down. 120 was the high. We were at the high of 122.25, I believe, and now we're coming down to 110. So obviously, Rivian IPO kind of getting brought down a little bit in terms of the price indication. Let's see where it actually ends up opening at.
Justin Trudeau.
EXFY, new IPO, 2 million shares traded so far, rocking to the top side, opened at 39.75, came down to 38.50 and going to the top side. Looks like this is the trend of IPOs today, or maybe people just don't want to take IPOs, open prints, or longs just yet because they're all waiting on Rivian. For the most part, the first two IPOs that we opened today opened up, went down, and then rocked back to the top side. So let's see what Rivian is going to do, if it's going to shake people out to the downside a little bit and then rock to the top side, or is it just gonna just go GitLab mode and just go? Actually, GitLab did that too. GitLab went to the down a little bit, burnt me, and then went to the top, and then turned me into the happy shock collar that I was, which is, let's see where GitLab is right now. 128, 129. There we go, man. GitLab, amazing IPO so far. But obviously, I think GitLab needs a little bit more catalyst to keep rocking the top side if it wants to go test that 150s anytime soon. That's because Cathie Wood spoke out against the valuation of Rivian, saying it was way too expensive in this range. Makes sense. Rivian straight to the moon, going to 1K. Yeah, I don't know about 1K, brother. If Rivian goes to 1K, I don't know this market. I don't know stocks. I don't know trading. I don't know anything. I know nothing, Jon Snow. Period. UPST. So man, UPST was a little bit annoying today. Obviously, I started off the day with shorting 250 and I won, but then it just decided to go through 250 to 270. If I followed my rules a little bit, obviously I got into a FOMO mode after seeing the stock run back through 250. I got into a little FOMO mindset and I was trying to short 255. I was trying to short 260, and then I was trying to short 270. If I just stepped back a little bit and I pulled up my trading view, looked at my levels, and I said, Prad, why are you shorting these unnecessary midpoints? Just wait for the level that you have drawn in sand around 272/270. If I waited for that after taking my first win on that 250, I would have not given back my crazy win that I had on UPST. I had such a big win on that 250 opening drive short that I gave it all back on just trying to FOMO trade it. But overall, I'm still up on the stock, not as up as I was, but depressing to see that happen overall. Keep an eye out for cost. DKS, Jack, should have some good earnings coming up. Thank you, Fonzie. Are you currently green on the day? We are, baby. We're green on the day. Back in the green, baby. Green zone. But LFT is still looking a little fat, but not as fat as it was. And for those who are wondering what LFT is, it means loss from top. Are you changing your limit order on RIVN as the price fluctuates? Nah, I'm just going to leave it at 125 opening order. Basically, it's just a market on open order. As long as the stock opens under 125, I get the order opening print. I only threw it at 125 because the stock was indicating 120 for the longest time. So obviously I can move it down now to 120, but it's not going to matter. I'm going to get the opening print where the stock opens at. So it really doesn't matter if I move the price now or not. I am massively in the red, hoping for RIVN to bail me out. Let's go. Let's hope it does it for you, and let's hope that it puts everyone in the chat in a great position for the month where we can start partying, so we can all go on cruise liners together and have fun. Except for you. Okay, maybe we'll go on an airliner together and we'll have some fun.
You can video call me.
Video call you, okay? Have you seen the G gravity flights?
G-gravity flights?
Yeah,
No.
it's basically...
Oh, it's a boat with these things? Like,
no, it's
like
a flight. It's a flight.
Oh.
But what the flight does is it goes in a parabola pattern. So it goes up and down and up and down and up and down. When it does this up and down, you get a little time period where you basically feel no gravity. So you're floating in the plane. You're floating in the plane like you would be in outer space. It would be pretty cool. Would you do that?
Scary stuff. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do that? It's a plane.
I don't like all that stuff.
No,
honestly.
okay.
I'm kind of scary. But also, I saw when I was in Vancouver, they have planes that land on the water.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have it here too.
Really?
Yeah, on Billy Bishop Airport.
Oh my God, this is so scary.
Yeah. I've always wanted to be in one, never been in one, but yeah, we have them over here too. Like it's a roller coaster, yeah, up and down like my P&L, like a roller coaster, baby. Almost gave back from yesterday. I feel you, man. I feel the pains, Jude Fernando. Trust me, been there, done that plenty of times. But like I posted on Instagram last night, it's not about, it's about how many times you get back up in trading. You know, a lot of times trading tests you just before you're about to make it. It tests you, puts you through trials and tribulations just before you're about to make it. And I can tell you that from personal experience. So, you know, the day before I actually had no money to come in as a prop trader, I had to borrow money from my friends to come and trade because I could not even afford to pay for a sub ticket for the subway ticket. And that was the day where I made my biggest trade. You know, Sean comes to my desk and he goes, "Welcome to the dark side." And Greg is like absolutely ecstatic and just screaming swear words at me and going is like absolutely happy for me. So, you know, I'm first-hand experience on that side is a lot of times you'll be just about to make it, but it's testing you so hard that you're about to give up. So I urge people, you know, not to give up. Look for reasons to understand why you're failing or understand where you're going wrong, and then learn from that. You know, that's your biggest tool set of learning right there, is your own failure. And then obviously you have other people's failure. You have our lessons. You have watching Sean and Neil trade. You get to learn from their experiences over there. So expedite your own own trading with your own experiences and other people's experiences. You came a long way, Prad. Yes, sir. We come a long way from the gutters.
Trader Joey says that cruise, it's like Saturday night every day. Well, right, this makes me kind of want to go to cruise, Joey. I know that you're the best at having fun. By the way, people brought up Tesla to our attention, and it's back to the VWAP.
Okay, Tesla coming down. Okay. Back to VWAP on Tesla and the 1050, not too far from here. $4 to the downside, and we hit 1050. VWAP around 1040, I'm guessing. Let's see where the cursor is. 1045. VWAP is around 1045 right now. Market is coming down. Worried about my NVIDIA long, but the NVIDIA looks like it's still bouncing around that 300 level, so not too worried about it. But so let's go NVIDIA. Holding 300, so that's good. Let's see if Tesla is gonna break VWAP, if QQQ is gonna continue going down, or if it's gonna hold up around VWAP and rock back to that to those barriers over here, which is 1075, 1076. All right, what indicators do you use, and how is it you trade only by looking at the time of sales in level 2? It's just experience. A lot of trading is actually just putting in the manual hours. So you got to put in the manual hours and learn the patterns and you know, memorize the patterns in a way that the stocks are trading in. One thing I do suggest for people is record your trading. Record your trading screen. That way you can go back at the end of the day and look at the time of sales, look at the level 2 when you made the entry and when you got out of the stock. And also look at it when the stock is turning around. Let's say you recorded Tesla the whole day today. Go watch what Tesla's tape looked like at 989. Go watch what Tesla's tape looked at 1080. If you can do this on a day-to-day basis, you will learn the basic skills needed, the patterns that form on stocks. You will see that when we go here, the tape is the velocity of the tape is coming down, the volume is decreasing, the amount of dark pool prints are disappearing, the algos are no longer trading amongst themselves because the evaporations already happened. Then now you're seeing the green prints come off a little bit, then you're seeing the red prints come in. Now the red prints are actually increasing in size. So look at record yourself on these points. I have tons of video. If I have my hard drive right now, I think it's at home actually, I have tons of my videos out there that I actually recorded myself before I was a streamer for you guys. And Greg still records his videos and actually shows it to the trainees and teaches them through that way. So not only are you learning by getting physical man hours on the stocks by actually looking at them, you're also getting a secondary man hour by watching your own tape, and you're getting a third man hour by listening to other people's experiences such as Sean, Neil, Brandon, and myself, and you get to learn from our mistakes and your mistakes. There's so many tools right there to learn from that if you're not putting to use, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot in terms of being a good trader. Show us the video. I don't have my hard drive on me. If I do bring my hard drive, I can show you guys tape, but it's basically what you're looking at right now. It's basically time of sales moving, and it's actually this screen over here. I don't have that screen right now up anyways, but it's just time of sales in level 2 moving, so it would not even make sense for me to show it to you unless I explain it. So for that part, put in the man hours, guys. Always. You trade paper or real money? I trade real money over here. What is the best coin to buy right now? Ooh. Squid Game.
Bitcoin.
Squid Game. do
Have you heard that I believe Netflix confirmed that second and the third season of Squid Game is coming?
Yeah, baby. I can't wait for the new season of the Squid Game. And also they have video games now. Netflix has video games on their app. So I think Netflix, I'm more bullish, man. Let's go back to the all-time high. Obviously the games are completely dog water, so not excited to play the games, but I'm excited to see Netflix making a little bit of a change to their overall game plan over here. Not only is it just movies and documentaries and TV shows, it's also video games, man. We're getting into a little more spicy zone here. Obviously the partnership with League of Legends and Riot, allowing them to start getting into this whole zone of what's it called, of gaming. Prad, make your own YouTube channel to give us some lessons. That's too much work, bro. Listen, I do too much work over here already. I need some time for myself where I go home, play video games, walk my dog, you know, and fight with my parents. I need my time, man. I need my own time. You're much louder than Miss V. Increase the volume for Miss V. I wish I could. I can't right now, though. Squid Game got rug pull. People are still buying it. That's exactly why I said it's the best coin to buy. That's exactly why I said it's the best coin to buy. How are people still finding a value buying area in Squid Game after the buyers pull the rug and walk away with $2 million? How? I made 6K short in Roblox today thanks to you guys. All right, let's go. Another Roblox bear in the chat. Woo! Where's the Prad Bear emote at? Where's the Prad Bear emote? A Prad Bear. Yes, sir. Valeriia has a great smile 100% of the time. That's 100% accurate.
Oh, that's so sweet. You made me smile, Carlos. Oh, I screwed. Again.
Oh. Can we see the level 2 for BGFV? Yes, sir, you can. BGFV. Let's go check out what BGFV is looking like. 4 million shares traded today overall. Are we on SSR today? No, we're not. Okay, so down to 37 where I found support. Broke 38. Above VWAP right now. Trying to test 40 as a resistance / support area. Obviously, if we can close above VWAP for lunchtime, we still got 30 minutes left. If we can hold above VWAP until lunchtime is done, I don't see why not it can go test that 40 and 41 levels to the top side. But will I expect it to go to 43? The answer is probably not. When is RIVN IPO coming out, my friend? I don't have the answers for you. I said 40 minutes. Sorry? When's it coming out? Let me call NASDAQ. Yo, hello, NASDAQ. Listen, my viewers want the stock out right now. Let's get it open. Listen, we're tired. We've been waiting since last night, all right? It's been too late. We need it now, brother. Come on. Thank you. Yo, so he said he's going to try and drop it as soon as possible. Let's see what happens on that side. BGFW. So yeah, like I said, with 4 million overall, looking to support 40 right now. Let's see what happens. There's a delay. It was Justin Bieber on the phone. Oh my gosh. Call them up, baby. Yeah, imagine I call up call up NASDAQ. Man. Midday release should be 30 more minutes. Yeah, I mean, it should be before 1 o'clock, but I think we have seen stocks open before, after 1, a hyped up stock. I can't remember which one, but I think I was there for one IPO that opened up before.
I remember the day. I remember that Brandon and Sean the day were sitting for the whole day on their chair because of that stock opened that late. It's back to you though.
But yeah, guys, I just have to shorten this box here real quick. Let me just try to show you guys a easier, better spot to put it in. I'll just put it here. It's gonna be a little small, but hopefully you guys can see it. If you just have questions on what the price is, just let me know, and I'll just show it to you guys. I'll just say it out loud whenever you guys ask me. But that's the price right there. BGFV RIVN 8.9 million pairs on 110 price locator. Yes, exactly. You're not wrong. So the pair volume is 8.9 million and the price is 110. We dropped about $10 from the original indication, which was around 120 or so. Short Tesla, long RIVN. Ooh, that's a good ARB trade I like. But what if Tesla starts getting a tandem move to the top side with RIVN? Then what? You gotta have your stop out. So I'm gonna be honest. I do like the idea. I like that ARB trade. Obviously, it's its competitor, and they're trying to fight with them overall. I think we posted the poll, Miss V. If you remember, who won that poll? Cybertruck versus RIVN truck.
I believe
Cybertruck won that?
Yeah.
So people want the Cybertruck.
Not a huge gap.
No?
Not a huge.
Like 50-40?
Well, around that. Oh, listen, yesterday was a poll about me and Rob, and we were close.
Really?
I was 60%, Rob 40.
How did you guys pick that
literally
clown instead of this cutie? Yeah.
Like literally family. I was like almost crying.
You guys,
Thank God not 50-50. What if Rob would win over me? Like I wouldn't survive. Literally.
No,
and just
it.
you know what? Today we have a record amount of viewers.
Really?
Right now we have 3,400.
Oh.
It's right now. We had more in the morning, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and remember we are live from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. At 2 p.m. Neil, Brandon, and Sean will take over and will trade Power Hour with you. And please make sure to like this video. Again, 3,400 people are watching, and we are not at 1,000 like even at. So guys, smash the like, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Thank you, Miss V. Yes, run up those like numbers, boys. Come on, come on, come on. RIVN continuing to drop on the price indicator over here. So looks like the 120 obviously too overpriced. Some sellers may have come into that 120 price. Not sure exactly how the pre-IPO offering works with the back end over there on Nasdaq or even on New York. Not sure if selling does happen in that side or buying only. But overall, the demand for that price looks like has dropped about $11, and now we're at 109, 110 area. Let's see if it's gonna continue dropping. Overall, we're at 9 million shares paired. We're about to get to that point where once it hits 10 million, I think we're going to start opening or get closer to open. So obviously 1234, I'd like it to open before 1, but if it opens after 1, this would be my second IPO that opened up this late. Nasdaq, loving your efficiency. Keep it up, my friend. You know, can't fault you for any of this lateness or delay on RIVN at all. Focus on RIVN, Prad. Yeah, we are on RIVN right now. Will RIVN bump QQQs? Well, I don't think so, but it might help other stocks that help QQQs that are in the QQQs go up. So, you know, it's not going to single-handedly move QQQ, but it could move other stocks that are in that could move it.
Prad, can we take a look at Jivo? Earnings are coming out today after the close.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta find my whatever. Yeah. What is the paired at? 9.2 million right now. So Jivo about 2 million shares traded overall. Let's see if we can continue holding to VWAP, which we have been for the most part today. Obviously 750 acting as a support. You can go as low as what?
But someone called you Brad.
Brad? Oh, it's just autocorrect.
Sorry.
It's just autocorrect. But yeah, 750 holding a support above VWAP still. Let's see if we can get some volume spikes coming in after 1 o'clock. We're about 30 minutes to 1 o'clock. Lunchtime coming to an end. Not too far from here. Get that spike above the day's high to 765 plus. But obviously lack of volume. Not gonna expect too much out of that bad boy. Nvidia, even though the market came down a bit, still around 300. So I should have probably taken more long off of that. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was busy with other stocks. Overall, that's still a trade over there if you guys are looking to play longs. If QQQ start going up to the top side, I can see Nvidia rocking. And overall, Nvidia is still holding VWAP for a decent amount of time. So we love this trade overall on this side. Let's go check out what Affirm is doing. Affirm, man, that long was such a good long, but I completely threw that out. Just completely ruined that long. So overall, I think Jude Fernando had that long. So if you did, let's go, Jude. Dick's Sporting Goods. Let's go check it out. Why can't I pull it up?
By the way, can we in Metro check how many trades overall we did?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Metro or Traded P-Pro?
In P-Pro.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you have it on your column, but it shows how many trades you have right now at this top corner. If you can see the stream, Miss V, you see how it says 137 TRDS. That's how many trades I have in total.
Overall?
And then Nvidia, it's 21 trades on Nvidia.
It's only today, no?
Miss V, I did 300 yesterday.
So it's only today number.
Yeah.
And I'm asking about overall because like since I've started trading, because I'm finally in a positive territory. I'm up overall my trading.
Yeah,
so I'm super happy about this.
You can, but you will need to download the file and then put it up on a spreadsheet and then do like some math behind it. You can though.
Okay.
You have to download the file.
Okay, thank you.
Miss V wants to figure out how much trading she's done overall. I like it. DKS, yeah, thank you, DKS. Well, I was wondering why I can't pull it up. Always tickers, guys, never stock names. Okay, please, always tickers, never company names. But yeah, DKS down about 4% today, coming down to 5.53. Bro, please check some levels on skills. Yeah, I can pull it up in a bit. DKS, though, coming down to 129 or so, finding support right now, just under 129 overall. And let's see if it's going to continue to get rejected by VWAP, which has been the trend. I'm going to expect that trend to keep on going if we do get back to 130 plus or so. But if 130, I can see 130 acting as a resistance. But if 130 breaks, then yeah, we can go to VWAP for a test of VWAP. So there is a Dick stock? No, there isn't, but I think there was at one point. I remember pulling up a stock with label DICK, but right now there isn't, I guess. Only time I want red was, okay, I'm not reading that anymore, Mr. Buckley. DKS, she don't like it going down, Prad. She don't like it going... Oh, I just got that. Oh, man, this guy... this guy. Thoughts on Ford? Ford is just doing what Ford does right now, man. Finding a new range to completely trade in for the next 15 years. So Ford is just doing what Ford usually does. Trade sideways. Hippo. Let's go see what Hippo's doing. 1 million shares. Let's see if it wants to go anywhere from here. Come on. Okay, so there you go. Hippo with the 1.62% IPOF going to blow. Okay, I thought you said it's blowing already. I got scared. I was about to go push long on that. So Hippo is with 1 million shares traded, kind of made a move to the top side in pre-market range, even though pre-market range really does not matter. Insignificant for insignificant for the pre-market range. Oh man, we're coming down to 105 on the imbalance located for RIVN with I need water. With about 9.6 million shares paired so far. So, man, RIVN went from 120 to 105. That's insane. Absolutely insane. What's the under-over, people? 1238 RIVN? Ooh. I'm going to say 1252 it opens. I'm going to say under 1252. Please, RIVN. Under 1252. NVIDIA dipped under 1250, 300. Why did my stop not go through? Oh my goodness. Let's see. It did not break 299.50 though. I mean, it did, but not too far down there. I'm not gonna get stopped out again on random nonsense. I might just have to give it to 298 this time, which is a $2 move. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to give it to 298 just in case it does break that.
It's public?
Is it open? Oh, you're scaring me. Jesus. They're scaring me over here. They're screaming, come on, RIVN. And then the next person goes, oh. So I was like, wait, is it open? What? I don't see a position. They're debating me over here, but yeah.
Alright, since it's not open, we can quickly shout out to Keith Cookson, Prad, Miss V. I just want to say quick thanks to you both. You're helping bump up my portfolio. A very grateful student. Keith, we are very happy for you, and thank you to all of you guys. We're one big community. We support each other. We bring ideas to each other. And thank you, Prad, of course, for bringing your insights, sharing your knowledge.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, we are here for your education, your entertainment, and we love helping each and every single one of you. So any questions, always feel free to put it in the chat. Always feel free to slide in them DMs. You know, I try to answer almost every single DM, and I also reply tweets that I can reply to. If I have a reply, I'll reply. If I don't have a reply, I can't, obviously, because I don't have a reply. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free, guys. We're always here for you guys. GRWG. Low volume today, kind of sleeper, not really doing much, so not sure why you want me to pull up the stock, and it's basically barcoding down about a 1%, just trading around in a range of $25 to $24. Not much exciting going on here. Obviously, we got this big bump from 25 to 26 not too long ago, so from yesterday. So it's just trying to find a bottom over here on the way down. So nothing to talk about right now. Let's see if the stock can break above 26. If it does, then it could go to 28 and test 28 and then 32. So until then, nothing really to talk about over here. Obviously, if you are looking for the swing trade, you could just wait for it to come a little bit down over here and then go long around $23. I would wait for $23 to see what it does near 23.50 or so if you're looking for the long trade. But right now, not much going on GRWG. I have a limit order of 120 on RIVN. Let's go, dude. Obviously, we're not going to open anywhere close to 120 anymore. So 105 is now the opening indication. 10 million shares paired almost. So I don't know when they're going to open now. Like it's too long now. Come on, let's just open it. I think the paired volume was just at 9.8 and it just dropped to 9.7. So what? Now it's dropping to 9.4. I didn't know pair volume could go down after they already paired it, but I guess it does. Looks like the price is still battling around 105, 106, so maybe 105 could be the bottom, and then we have our 120 as the ceiling. NQ about to jump off a cliff. Oh my goodness, thank you for mentioning that. Yes, I need to go back to my NVIDIA. I actually have a stop on NVIDIA, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But NVIDIA, yes, QQQ is coming down over here. SPYs are coming down. If RIVN opens right now while market's coming down, I might not want to take an opening print on that anymore. Now we're actually moving in pennies. If you guys can see, this is getting there, man. I said 1252. Come on, give me that open on that 1252 or before, and I get to say ha 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 in your face one more time just for being right. Reminds me of Palantir before IPO, just wacky stuff going on. Ooh, I don't think I was here for Palantir IPO. That was a big regret. Gus, if you guys remember Gus, that was his biggest day on Palantir, I believe, on the Palantir IPO. For the most part, I'm expecting somewhat of the alias you set this command to be off. Discord does not exist. Yeah, I need to. I did turn it off. Thank you, Nightbot. Just popping in to drop a like. Have a good day. Thank you, Maddie. We're not gonna stick around for a RIVN IPO. It's gonna be some fun stuff, man. IPO trading with memes and movers. RIVN is gonna go open anytime soon, and we're just containing our excitement, getting ready. Neil and Sean on the other side debating me with the sounds, making me think that it's gonna open anytime soon. So we're all just containing our excitement, getting ready to go long and make money on this baby. Come on, RIVN. Let's see that 120 test, especially after showing that you wanted to open near 120 for so long. Let's go get that 120 test after opening at 105 or even at 100. As long as RIVN opens above 100, though, my prediction that the stock is going to open above 100 is going to work out, and that's a dub on my book. Opinions on Pen. Let's go check it out. Ooh, I was on a chat box with Maggie this whole time, so I could not see any of these messages. Hopefully none of them are to me. All right. NVIDIA now down $1.40 in the money. Yikes. NVIDIA continue to go lower, looks like, with the overall market. But obviously, I have my stop under 298. If we do go there, I will get kicked out. I don't have too big of a position, so I could kind of just hold it on the way down here, giving it a $2 room on the downside. Let's go check out what Coin is doing. Coin bounced off of 335 or so. Is it 335? 338, and now playing around 340. Odd to see Coin not get whacked down to the VWAP when QQQs and SPYs are getting whacked over here. So what's going on overall is my next question. If we do go to 320 on Coin, that's another buy opportunity in my opinion.
Prad, can we take a look at DD? It's up more than 9%.
Let's go look at DD. Yeah, DD is now, come on, 22 million shares traded overall. Looks like it's trying to test that $9. Obviously, we went as high as $8.95 and got rejected. There is some size on the bids and size on the offers, but not significant. I'm just noticing, the battle between the bid and the offer here. Let's see who ends up winning. But overall, the $9 is what we're looking for the break of, and $8.95 is the high a day with 22 million shares traded overall. Lunchtime coming to an end, so we're looking for the volumes to start picking back up as it has since 11:30 or so. So volume picking up and the stock going up is a good indication overall. And if the pattern keeps on playing out, I don't see why we don't break $9 and test higher. Prad got to pee real bad. Oh, you notice? Oh man, yeah, I got it, but I can't move. Rivian's gotta open. I gotta wait for Rivian to open, and then I need to smash that stock. I can't move right now. But yeah, I do need to pee a little bit, but that's fine. We're not moving anywhere until Rivian opens. Would you say there's a descending triangle forming on Prague? I would not. I don't use that pattern, but I could pull up Prague and try to see what Prague is doing.
I like that Julia says smash the like button. Once we get to 1000, Rivian will open. Let's test it out, guys. We literally need just 60 more likes to get 1000. And let's see if it's true. And when we get that 1000, Rivian will open.
Yeah, so Prague over here looks like we're getting rejected off of 375-ish and finding support around VWAP or even 360, 358 or so being the bottom of this range. So it's just range trading over here. I don't really use patterns for the most part. So if you see a pattern and if you think that pattern is a viable pattern for you and it has been a profitable pattern for you, then go for it, kill that trade, make that money. But obviously, I'm not going to call that out because I don't see it and I don't use it. 1,000 likes? Yes, that was wow.
Sir. Thank you, guys. It's like third day in a row this week for us. 1K likes. We love you. Thank you very much for support. It means so much to us.
Especially getting it before the show ends. Usually we get that at around the show end time.
Around.
So we are leveling up. Let's go.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, viewers, and we love every single one of you. Yes, to the moon. Let's take the like count to the moon, and then for every like count we get on that button, I think Rivian opens up 1 second quicker.
Yeah, now they can open.
Let's shoot for 2K likes. Yeah, that would be a new record if that happens. That would make me so happy. So let's do it. But obviously, I'm not gonna just hand out any more challenges for that like just yet. Don't have any in mind. Rivian gonna leave a lot of people holding the bag. Ooh, a lot of negative sentiment coming about Rivian. Maybe I should have done some. Reddit post research about what people are thinking about Rivian, just to see what my apes on Wall Street bets are thinking about it. But overall, yeah, that's something I should have done. I don't know why that wasn't on my mind last night. If it's a bag, Tesla will fly. That's true. If Rivian starts crashing, I think Tesla could get an inverse move off of that. What will the poll be for today? Good question, guys. Let's get a poll. What twerk challenge? Yeah, no. Yeah, that's not happening. Wow. Rivian is not just any old stock. It will be very strong, and it has a lot of shares, a lot of eyes on it. So
Brad,
a lot of
what
momentum.
about Paul? What time will Rivian open?
But like, yeah,
just
go
a
for
joke.
it. You can do it. You can do one after 1 or 1:30. It's up to you, Miss V.
It can be 2.
It's up to you. You're the
Guys, polls
chat
are
leader.
so fun. So write your ideas on the chat. Help me to pick the poll, and we'll do this.
Yes, there is some size on PROG on the way down here at 365. So maybe that guy ends up holding the barrier over here for your longs, and we could try pushing for a higher point once volume picks back up. But obviously, no volume going on this bad boy over here. Rivian plant is 10 minutes from my house. It's in Plymouth, Michigan. All right. 1:30 EST. So obviously 12:52 happened. I'm wrong. Boo. Rivian still did not open. 1252 has happened, and we saw a lot of moves between penny incremental moves of the opening price. So usually when we see that, it means the stock is getting ready to open. But man, here we are back to the same nonsense where it's just gonna take however long it wants to. I want to see what the size that they are pairing is. There's 35,000 shares that they need to pair apparently, and the number can obviously keep increasing and decreasing. And based on that number and based on the paired volume and the demand and supply, obviously the price of the opening price will keep on varying. 1 o'clock, maybe not anymore, man. I give up on that 1 o'clock hope now. Obviously, we want the stock to open before 2 o'clock so we can cover it on memes and movers. But if that doesn't happen, you guys go right into the closing show with Neil, Sean, Brendan, and then you guys get to see them trade the IPO, which will also be fun. So don't go anywhere. Strap on your street seatbelts. Get the Hydration Nation in. Stealing that one from Sean for today. And get ready, boys. Get ready. Put your helmets on. And yeah, strap in. Poshmark, huh? Ooh. I remember trading Poshmark IPO. I think I had a decent trade on this stock overall on the IPO day, but let's see what's going on today. 10 million shares. It got whacked off of the earnings and after hours yesterday, and continuing that whack session back to today's trading over here. We retraced a little bit off the lows and made a high of about 1880, but then immediately came back down to that pre-market ranges, finding support around 1670 or so, and then going back to VWAP. Obviously, I'm not gonna expect the stock to go above 18 anymore for the rest of the day. The volume is done. The trade is done. Most of this could have just been shorts covering, and now you're seeing the longs who are hoping for the stock to keep on going back into the next ranges are probably covering for a loss. So this could be a short covering pop, and this could be the long covering downfall. So that's just my opinions on the Poshmark overall. Not gonna expect it to go above $18 today. Will RIVN finish trading day in positive or negative? Ooh, that's a good question, Miss V.
Did you give a vote?
I think if RIVN opens at 105 and still closes above 100, that's a positive in my mind. Even though it's not positive on paper, if RIVN opens at 105 and closes above 100, that's still positive. So I'm going to go with that mindset. I'm going to say positive.
I said positive.
Nice. So yeah, 52% says positive.
50,
Blocking
50 now.
lots of tools on here today. What? SDC real quick. Oh, they're blocking like other people. I thought you were talking about blocking me for a second. My emotions got hurt a little bit, but now I understand you're talking about other people. SDC, Smile Direct Club. So obviously we saw the stock get destroyed off of earnings, go down towards all-time lows, which was around $3.62. But yesterday I think it bounced off of $3.80 and started rocking to the top side. Obviously this is exactly what I expected. Watch the stock go back to $5 and then get rejected off of $5. Not much going on in SDC in my opinion. Not a trade to be made over here. Maybe you could have made a swing trade, get long in front of 362. Maybe I think I did make that call, but besides that, it's not a trade for me. SDC, obviously I was very bullish on this stock when the IPO happened, and then this happens, so not bullish about it anymore. When the numbers are not there, Prad is not there, because you know, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie.
Talking about men and women, we have women. We have message from Michelle Walker. Miss V, do a poll on how many traders are women listening in, so he can stop only talking to the male listeners out there. That I think it's really cool that, like, I don't think you speak only to male. I just wanted to say that, guys, thank you very much. We so appreciate that we have such a huge diversity of viewers in every aspect. We love you all. It's all good.
I'm losing my mind at that comment right now.
I didn't mean like...
I'm losing that mind from that comment. You know, you think I would not enjoy talking to more females out there than male? Of course, but No, I get your point. I'm not trying to generalize male or female by any chance. I say guys because it just happens to be the easiest word to use for my vocabulary. If you would rather have me use a more general term as viewers, I'll use that for you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'll just use viewers from here on out if that's gonna be a thing. So I'm just gonna say viewers. I don't want to get into that part. I don't want to get into a he/she argument over there and take that into a further argument for no reason. So I'm just gonna say viewers from here on out. Sorted out, Prad. Yeah, sorting it out, my friend. I'm using my brain algorithm. It's going brr, brr, brr. I'm sorting it out, my friend. All right, where are we going to? Jude is not a dude. That kind of rhymed. I like it. Jude is not a dude. Still waiting on RIVN to open. NVIDIA, good thing I moved my stop down to 298 because I didn't get stopped out. We're back above 300 on NVIDIA. QQQ is making a little bit of a run back here from 398.50. Sorry, 392.50. SPYs dropped down a little bit more than QQQ. They dropped down to about 464.60s and now running back up to 466. Let's see if the QQQ can go to VWAP, and it's trying to, but SPYs are going to VWAP is also another question. Obviously, if it does so, I'm going to expect a rejection.
Meme show, how about AMC?
Yeah, AMC. We did talk about AMC a little bit today. Obviously, not too happy from the overall move yesterday, watching it go under 40, but I have to be excited to see the stock the very next day come back above 40. So the move yesterday that we saw could be because of the overall move down in the market, Tesla coming down and whatnot. So that's a good thing to see that AMC immediately whipsawed back above 40 after finding a bottom around 38.20. Now the obviously the next key thing that I would like to see is AMC closing above 40 for the day. Looks like it could very well do that as long as we keep inching our way towards the highs over here, but could also close under 40. RIVN needs 13.5 million paired before it can open up. Really? Okay, so looks like we're about 3 million short for that. So not sure if you're just throwing out a random number at us, but I hope it's right because I've given up on making calls on when it's going to open from here on out. Yeah, Dustin, where did you get that from? Sean asks. So if you get that number from anywhere, from any source, or if you have a valid source for us, so we can learn too. Yeah, help us out on that side. We would love to see where you get that number from. So apparently Dustin said 13.5 million paired. How does the pairing of IPO works? It's pre-IPO still. It's like, obviously if I have $1 billion and I have a broker and the broker basically goes, I have X amount of IPO shares to sell. Do you want to buy it for $100? And then he buys it and then they pair it and so on, and then sellers and then buyers, and they just keep pairing it. It's basically the same idea of how an imbalance trade works. The hedge fund comes out and says, we want to buy X amount of shares of this stock, and then the day traders and the other traders, it's their job to now basically pair off the size that is being indicated on the locator or whatever tool you're using. So people are just pairing off the size, and then once the NASDAQ has enough of a volume to pair it, they'll just drop it. I'm trying to see if I can find Dustin's comment anywhere. 106 on 10 million shares, but RIVN L2. RIVN will be 200 this week. How does the pairing? Oh, RIVN open. I can't open it. What? There we go. RIVN open. We are rocking to the top side a little bit. Let's see how does stock look over here. Taking profits a little bit. 108. Come on, give me that 108 break. 115. Obviously, the high a day looks like. Oh my goodness, RIVN. Kind of lost for words as to what's going on. I'm in the money right now. I haven't closed my position. I kind of held it on the way down there. There we go. Profits kicking in a little bit all over the place on RIVN, but not sure what to do. That stock went all the way to 115, man. I missed out on that move. I didn't get any profit targets. Obviously, I was too late for that. I was too busy watching other stocks, so I did not capitalize anything on that side. Let's see if we break 105 to the downside. Obviously, I got to go short. I got to go get it. If 105 breaks to the downside, that's a short and a half in my book. But looks like 105 ended up holding. We opened at 106.75 actually, and here we go. This is actually going to rock the top side exactly as the other two IPOs did. Wow, look at the size at 110. I got to throw an order real quick here. Look at that size on 110. If that 110 goes, that's going to be an insane move to the top side here. We're waiting to see that size get taken out. Obviously, there you go. Boom, 110 got taken out. We're going to the roof. Let's go, boys. This is what we're talking about. RIVN off to the races. 115, not too far from here. We are in the money deep right now. We are smoking this RIVN IPO. This is what we're talking about. I opened even dollar breakouts are the look at that size, right? You saw that size, you take the breakout of that size. The stock comes back down to your opening, your entry, you get out right away. We're not trying to take too big of a losses on this stock. As soon as you're looking for those green light, red light games. Now we're waiting for that next level, 115. If we see 115 with some size, we're gonna punch that with some size. We're gonna hit that 115 in the mouth. Let's go 115 right now. 113, there's a little bit of a size on 113, not enough for me to make that trade right now. Not gonna throw that order. I want to see the size. There's some size on 114, but still not enough for me. I want to see one size on 115. But last time we pinged off of 115, which was a higher day. So if we get back over there and there is some size there, I'm punching that long at the same time, and we're taking that all the way to 120 or so. Obviously, the stock, I think, once we get to 120, is going to be a rejection point because of how it behaved on the imbalance locator. Every time it went there, it just kept coming back down on the opening price. So let's see if that idea is going to pan out, and if we get rejected off that 120. Obviously, right now we're seeing rejection of 112. RIVN now my second best stock of the day, and Coinbase my first, and Roblox being number 3. Let's go, boys. This is what we're talking about. I canceled my order by mistake. I'm going to have to remake my order here. Is RIVN going to manage to go back to the tops here through 115 is the real question. Obviously, we're seeing some barriers being placed around 112. We saw a barrier at 114. There was some size. I thought that size could easily be tested and get taken out, but no, that size acted as a little bit of a barrier. So obviously, we're waiting to see what else happens. I'm still holding my NVIDIA long. QQQs are coming down, so I'm actually going to close my NVIDIA long. Don't care about that anymore. Get out of it. More eyes on RIVN. Let's focus on this stock right now, because this is where all the fun is, obviously. And if 105 breaks on RIVN to the downside, you know I'm shorting that, guys. You know I'm going short on that position as soon as we break that to the downside. Prad is a wrapping trader, too emotional. You should never. Slow IPO, not necessarily slow, man. We got 21 million shares traded in the first 2 minutes. I wouldn't call this slow in any shape or form. Look at the ranges you're getting in. You're getting even dollar breakouts. You're getting the level 2 reads. You're getting time of sale trades. You're absolutely smoking the stock right now if you're taking these trades. Now we're looking for that 105 break to the downside. Let's go. Absolutely not emotional. This is me speaking my mind, speaking my thought process, speaking out loud to help myself think louder. And basically, at this point, I'm going to ignore chat because I got to focus on what level 2 and time is doing. There's some size out there at 106.50. Where's that? 106.70 or 106.50? There was some size there. Protected that bottom. He protected that bottom of the opening range, actually. The opening price got held up by the market maker, is my guess. And we're running back to the tops here. Obviously, not going to take the even dollar breaks through the top over here until we get to 115. Not touching RIVN. Oh, man. If you're not touching it, guys, I would at least urge you to watch it. Look at the time of sales. Learn from it. Look at the level 2 and learn from it. If you saw that size on 110, that was the easiest long you could have taken, guys. Trust me. What was my entry fill on that? I got filled 110.30, okay? I got filled 110.30 for all of my size. And I basically risked back going through 110, and my reward was 112. Like, that's a 2R right there, man. That's a 2R. Like, you find anything more than 2 to 3 Rs, you smash those, boys. Always. Now we're coming back to the top here a little bit. 110. Obviously, we've seen it act as a resistance. I need water. My mouth is all dry now. I have the short order for 105, but looks like people are holding that opening price 106.75. Okay. 110. We did go to 110 there. Pinged it a little bit. Let's see what it wants to do here. And girl, sorry, viewers. Are we going through 110? Are we going to go through 110? Look at that size on 109. Just completely chewed through that size on 109 to the downside. But instantly back through this, it's whipsawing so much, man. I'm not going to pull a trade right now. Prad, you're not going to pull a trade. Here we go. We're going through 115 very soon. Let me get that 115 run, baby. I would love that 115 run. Come on, I'm seeing some dark prints going off too, but there's some mid prints actually. They're not dark prints, they're mid prints, and we're seeing on liquid gateways mid prints. So obviously, I mean, the spread is kind of spready, so it makes sense why it's doing mid prints. I'm just trying to see if I can see any patterns right now, guys. I'm looking for big prints on the sides on the time of sales, right? So look at that big prints coming in on the buy side a little bit, and only 100 shares prints coming in on the downside. So looking for a difference of share sizes in the prints. There we go, a little bit of a selling coming in there, but it's all 100 share prints that I'm seeing. It's very rare that you see anything more than 100, but if you do see anything more than 100, let's see if we do see anything more than 299. Okay, there we go. Look at where all the big orders are. There's a big guy on the seller right there, but then most of the prints are coming out for the buys. So we're now filtering anything coming from 299 and above because I don't want to see anything lower than that. So look at the size that's being shown to us and what direction those prints are coming in. They're going in the green side. The sell prints are big, but I'm seeing a lot more green prints with big sizes over here. Like, look at that guy just smashed above the bid for 2,000 shares on a dark pool. Like, and we're getting liquid gateways. Here we go, 115. We're coming, man. We're coming for that 115 push. I can see the 120 coming up not too far from here if we get that 115 break. It could halt too. Yeah, thank you, Sean, for that. You want to talk about it, Sean? Whenever you're ready.
Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, okay, so my chart's gonna look a little crazy here as we take the opening print and then just tick, 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 tick all the way up. And then we took another trade where our stop was gonna be 106 breaking. So we did get out of some, we're hella in the money right now. Obviously, we're long 111. We took this last break right there of 110 and we haven't got out since. So, sorry, 111 break, and now we're up to the upside again on this. I don't mind your 120, the high was 115. It's really funny because in this move, I was waiting at 114 even, and it ticked to 113.90, and then it just tanked all the way back down, give us some more opportunities to buy it. But we're up on this. As you can see, a lot of executions. No shorts. We did pay for short, but we're going to wait on this one as well. Now that it's opened up, I can breathe a little bit, go to the bathroom. Should be fun, but we have made a little bit of money on this trade, and I still think you're right, Brad. I still think there's more high side here to go on RIVN. Congratulations to everybody. I mean, all you had to do was take the opening print, and again, it's right on the sticky note, and I know you talked about that as well, Brad. We just take the opening print. It's right here. It's right on the sticky note. I have one note. It says, take opening print. That's it. So there it is. You take that print, you're in the money, 10 bucks. Well, $8.50 right now as we touch 115. Congratulations to all, and to all a good night.
To all a good night. I like it. 115, not too far from here. I'm trying to focus on clicking multiple screens here. 115 kicking in right now. Oh, is it going to be a bad one? Looks like it's going to be a bad one. I'm going to get out of that one and throw another. Oh, man, we're off. So I'm going to have to look for 116 now. Darn it. So 116, there we go. 116 going through. Come on, keep going higher. Come on, there we go. 117. Let me see that 117. Let me see that one. No, don't go back through. If he does go back through, we're going to, oh, thank God, it ended up holding that 116 over there on the downside. But no, it's going to end up going through down over here. Ooh-wee. I'm going to get out of that instantly. So that's how we're playing. We're quickly getting in and out, not holding it for too long. We're pushing sides and we're in and out real quick. Obviously, the 116 kind of failing over there to hold the second time. So we had to get out right away to see what the stock wanted to do. If is it going to break this time over here, kind of, you know, burning ourselves over here, because if we held it a little bit longer, obviously we would have been in the money again, but that's fine. That's not the strategy that we use. Looks like this is a short in my opinion now, so I'm going to try getting a short. Let's see if it continues rocks the top side. Obviously, if it breaks the high of day or 117 gets tested, I don't want to be holding the short. We're just waiting to see what the stock does over here at 117 or so. If it breaks 117, like I said, I don't want to be holding the short. Here we go. We're in the money now on the short side. Let me just fix my share sizes for me and start taking profits. Boom, baby. That's what we're talking about. 115. We're almost up $1 in that position. Let's go lower from 115. See if 115 holds. I don't want to hold this position anymore for that. Yeah, 115 end up holding. So we're going to have to get out of that one. Man, its stock is just whipping everywhere right now. But obviously 117 is 117 going to break. 117 did not break, but we did go to 117. There was some size there, not any significant amount of size. But yeah, let's see what the stock wants to do now. Let me just quickly pull it up here. 117 did ping. I might just try taking the short again in front of 116 over here. So let's see if we can get that short, because if we do, that's going to be a juicy short. 117 pinging right now. 117 pinged a little bit harder. Come on, go lower. I think 117 is acting as a barrier right now, but obviously if we break 117, we could very easily rock to the top side again. RIVN not on Thinkorswim? Question mark. Really, I don't think it works that way. I don't think. I think it should be on Thinkorswim without a doubt. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would they not have it on Thinkorswim? UC short sounds like Jersey Shore. Wow. It's everywhere indeed. Right now in front of 117, it's so everywhere, and it's gonna burn the long in front of everyone. It's burning me. There you go. Longs went through. Thank God I closed it. 117 just blowing right through. Insane, RIVN. Insane to the moon, man. If you just held the longs, how nut would, like, insane. I can't even have, I don't have words. 120 is where I would try to short it now, obviously, because that's where the stock was getting rejected off of. Here we go, man. If I only held that 115 long, right? Hindsight 2020. Oh well. Is RIVN now in the negative for me? So after being the second biggest win for me today, now RIVN's in the negative. Oh well, but not too far in the negative. We can turn it around in the next few breaks over here. Let's see if we can get that 120 short all the way back to 110 or so. Maybe 120 breaks to the top side. Let's see what the volume looks like at 120 or so. There we go. We're breaking to 119 right now. I want to see what the share size of 120 is, and if we're gonna break through it. There's actually some size on 120, so I'm gonna throw an order to get long on that. I'm gonna throw an order to get long on that 120 break, but then immediately as we come down through 120, I'll be looking for that short trade. Please don't short RIVN. If I do a trade, I'm going to, brother. I have to. I will take you with me. I like it. Miss V, you're trading RIVN by any chance?
Oh, Prad, I'm so happy for you that you trade. I wish I would, but you see, my TMS looks super weird. I don't understand what's going on. But guys, I'm with you. Let's pretend I am in.
Look at that size on 118. Wow. He got completely taken out. Go to you? Yeah, let's go to you. That guy got taken out.
Yo, what's up? So I got out. Yeah, that was nasty. So I got out there 118. So, I mean, we just destroyed that. So that was a good trade for us. Obviously, we didn't make as much money as we could have, as we got a lot of them out here at 109, 110, things like that. It was a little scary that we tested bottoms. Normally, you don't see it break its IPO price, which definitely got me a little nervous there. But yeah, wow, that's $13. And again, it's not look, it's not to tweet our own horns or anything like that, which I tend to do a lot. But you know what? Like, this is the point. Is people are always asking for videos and things like that, how to trade IPOs. I mean, it's right here. RIVN, take opening prints, so much hype, quick outs, play the momentum, right? And I think that's exactly what you were doing, Prad. Playing the momentum on that RIVN, regardless of if you're up or you're down. There it was, man. We broke through 110. We hovered around there a little bit. Then it took off, touched that 120 price, which you rightfully called, man. I have a break of 120 as well. If it breaks it, I want to go long. But at the same time, that gave me my out. The fact that it turned around from 120 gave me that out at 118.50. So, you know, really happy with the way this traded, and I hope that you guys had a similar success. So there it is, RIVN IPO day. Congratulations. I did sell some Ford at $20 in my own account. Ford now 19 1950. Remember, it was being bid up on a lot of this hype. Wouldn't be surprising. Just quickly here as we go. It's all about RIVN, so that's fine. Arun and I, Prad. It's Arun and myself and Brendan coming back at 2 p.m. So get ready for that. Arun and myself, 2 p.m. And here's Fisker starting to go down as well. I expect the same from a lot of these EV names. We'll catch you guys in 45 minutes.
Jude, I'm seeing Jude making money. Jude, I hope you smoked that. I see you got in at 108 and got at 116. Hopefully your day's turning around. My day is also turning around, back in the green again. I let RIVN take away my RIVN profits, but I'm letting RIVN give me back my RIVN profits. So let's go. Obviously, I caught that short. If you guys are watching Sean's screen, I don't know if between the transitions you were able to see it. There was a lot of size on 118 on the way down. So if that 118 guy did not hold up the barrier with that much size, I immediately punched short as soon as I saw that size got taken out. So now I'm writing the stock down towards VWAP. I am short. I'm winning about $1.74 already on this position, and I only have a one tiny little bit of my position left. Obviously, if that size is gonna get completely Cathy Woodshutted, that's a support level being taken out. That's a support level being completely destroyed. So, and the 120, I talked about 120 to you guys. If the stock is going to indicate it wants to open at 120 and it comes down, and then it opens and it dips just under the opening price and then rocks back to the top side and does its nasty shenanigans that it does. We saw the size on 115. We saw the size on 117. The breaks were kind of not really the cleanest. You easily gave back some of the money on the breaks like I did, right? So that 120 obviously is going to stand out to me. I don't know why I didn't bring it in myself to push that short in front of 120. I could have at least scalped it, to be honest. I could have scalped it and then had an order to stop me out and wick me long into the 120 long if it happens. So I should have had that 120 short because I was talking about it. So that's very bad on my part. I'm going to have to go back and put that in my notes later tonight. So that's very bad on my part because I was talking about it. I had so much conviction in it, but I did not take that trade. But anyways, now that we're talking about all that, I'm going to have to take profits on this. I don't want to hold it anymore. I'm too far in the money to be holding it. That's my profit zone right there. Obviously, like Sean just said, be in and out quick. You don't want to be holding this for too long just in case it goes the other direction. We've seen the shorts get burnt on this today. We've seen the longs get burnt on this today. I got burnt on the long. I got burnt on the short. I won on the long. I won on the short. So like anything is possible. Be ready. Quick ins, quick outs. Have your exits. Have your strategy mapped out. And honestly, the biggest thing that helped me last night is what I told you to do last night. Visualize the trade. Visualize the stock opening above 100. Visualize yourself punching your buy keys. Visualize yourself punching the exit keys. Visualize yourself losing money on it and then looking for new opportunities. Visualize every single step of the trade and then be ready because now you're no longer panicking when that moment actually happens because you already visualized it. You already know what you need to do what you need to do when something happens. When X happens, do Y. When Y happens, do Z. My throat. That was a lot of RIVN action today. RIVN now demoted to my third best stock after being my second best stock. But it was my second best stock, went down to being my second worst stock, and now back to being my second best, third best stock now. So let's go RIVN. Woo-wee! Tesla is still my number one. I want to yell so bad. Stock of the day.
We can do a quick earnings update if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, guys, let's make a
Better
quick,
chartist. I don't think that's an answer, my friend.
quick break from RIVN. We'll be right back by my face. All right, your favorite, another one. Affirm, Disney, Beyond Meat, PaySafe, Wish, Dutch Bros Coffee.
Roots? No, it's not
Roots Insurance.
Yeah, I thought it was Roots.
Yes, make a pick, guys.
Yeah, what's the Chinese company there? Weibio? Oh, Weibio, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open
I think
door.
The three main companies in the middle that you have there very perfectly placed.
SoFi.
Yeah, the 4 or 5 names in the middle very perfectly placed. So Dutch Bros, Affirm, Disney, Beyond Meat, SoFi, and PaySafe.
Yeah, guys, write in the comments what are you the most excited
What are you watching, Miss
to
Wee?
trade today. From this list, That name is not in the list.
Tesla.
Tesla.
Tesla earnings every day,
Right.
baby. And with the way Tesla's moving, it very well could
Indeed.
be. Very well could be
Thanks to
Tesla.
Elon, he makes it fun every day.
Thank you, Lord Elon. But yeah, Disney to 250, huh? Cool. So obviously the tape's dying down a bit, volume tapering off. Oh wait, I'm actually filtering it for too much of a size. Let me turn off the filter. Let's see what the tape is looking like now. Kind of slowed down a bit, obviously. The lot of the momentum already taken out of the game over here. Now the next question that I had in my mind for you guys is the stock gonna go under 100 or above 100 today? Where is it gonna close? Obviously the IPO price at 106.75. We saw people trying to hold up that 106.75 barrier. So if we do go down there, I'm looking for longs. But at the same time, is the stock closing above 100 today? Down to 80, says Dan McIsaac. I like it. I like it. I'm watching Disney. My dream to go to Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland either.
I miss Disneyland in Paris. I want to go back so bad.
Yeah. AMC slaughter, really? Ooh. Yeah, AMC back under 40. So like I said, I'm not going to expect it to close above 40, but if it does, I'll be happy with it. But AMC, there we go. Market overall getting slaughtered right now. Market's making a big move down with the, looks like Nvidia is now at 295-ish or so. What's the low of day today? 285. But this is the lower day right here. Yeah, cool. So I might try to look for long on Nvidia somewhere here, unless 295, which was the previous line that I had, starts bouncing off. Let's go look for some. Let's just look for some longs, guys. If market's coming off over here, we could try finding some dip buy opportunities. 320 on coin is obviously a level. I'm not sure if we're going to go all the way down there, but I would like to get long in front of that. So maybe 322. I'll try to get long in front of 322. And Nvidia, we'll get long in front of 292. And let's go look at what Tesla is doing. Obviously, if QQQs and SPYs are coming down over here, Tesla is going to come along with it. It came to VWAP right now. It broke VWAP.
A little bit.
Looks like it broke VWAP on the 1 minute, I'm guessing. I'm on the 3 minute right now. It's at VWAP. It's bouncing a little bit or struggling to. It could very easily go lower because QQQ is going lower. So keep an eye out. If you are short, you are in the money. So congratulations. RIVN to close real high today. RIVN news fully diluted shares will be 51 million instead of 75 million. Yeah, like I said, usually the number that they quote, some of it is also locked. For those of you who don't know what that means, there's a lockup period on stocks that the insiders can't sell, which is your CEOs, your staff members that you might have given options to who exercise those options. They all have a lockup period of about 180 days, I believe. Let me just go check on that to verify it. RIVN, where are you? Hello? Wasn't it just here? Oh, I'm blind. My goodness. So yeah, there you go. Lockup period 180 days. So basically, your CEOs and your the people who were able to have the employees and everything, they cannot sell for about 180 days, and they have to wait until that lockup period closes for them to sell their RIVN shares for profit or for loss or whatever. But most of the time, if it's their employees, it's for profit because they get their shares for like way cheaper from way back in the day. Depends on, of course, how long they've been working for. When I worked in my IT company, I got my shares for like, I think, a penny, but the company's worth nothing. And I actually can't wait for that company to go public so I can short it. So Lawrence, if you're watching this, I can't wait for you to go public with your company, with your amazing idea that even Goldman Sachs decided to dump. So I can't wait for you to go public so I can short you, Lawrence. And thank you for firing me, because if you didn't, I would not have found this amazing opportunity.
Yay.
A firm under 135. Woo-wee, really? Yeah, overall market kind of taking a beating. A firm going down to 135 or below 135, sorry. Let's see where it finds the bottom at. What company was that? NanoPay. NanoPay.
Tell exact names of your
NanoPay.
employee.
Sorry?
Like the guy who fired you.
Oh,
Tell
I don't
his
know his
name.
full name. I just know his first name is Lawrence. He's a good guy though. Trust me.
We'll
I
spam him on social media. Just let us know.
I don't know. Maybe I should find out just so you can go blow his inbox up. At least you're not bitter. No, of course not. Getting fired from that place was the best thing that could ever happen to me, man.
Lawrence sucks.
Yeah, I see that message. All right, I need to pee real bad. Arun, you want to be on the show for a bit?
No, that's
Looks
weird.
like that's a no. We'll wait for Sean to come back so I can go for the washroom break. Unless Miss Vic, you can handle for 5 minutes real quick.
I think I can. Meanwhile, I can tell people where, guys, you can get our merchandise, but you better rush, Prad. I know he can do it quick. Well, guys, again, Prad actually working on new merchandise already, and it's going to be very fun. Paper hands, rolling paper hands, something like this. Meanwhile, let me show where you can check our merch today. As you saw on our morning show, Arun was wearing our TraderTV.Live t-shirt, and I know all of you really like that. Not only t-shirt, but anyways. So if YouTube gonna open for me, would be great. Yeah, so you would go to our homepage, you would go to store. Come on, internet. Well, it doesn't really work. Okay, now. All right, we're here. And here, guys, you can see our merchandise. This is the t-shirt Arun was on the show today. You can't see it because of my face. Brilliant. Anyways, go there, pick it up, and if you get that, please make sure to make a picture and post on our social media so we can retweet you. We really love when you do this. Can we? Oh my God, guys, guess who's coming? Oh, you can show that. So yesterday we were in a poll with Mr. Rob, who's gonna do the bell. And we were really tight.
You can buy this sweater online.
Do you like the sweater? Do you like the quality?
Oh yeah, it's so comfy.
What do you trade today?
I traded nothing.
All right. Markets say thanks to you that you don't touch them. Right. Thank you, Rob.
Bye.
Are you going to do a bell today?
Maybe.
All
If everybody
right.
wants me to.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like they do.
Welcome. Yeah, everybody wants you, Rob, not me, obviously. By the way, our poll, guys, in terms of RIVN, 58 people say it's going to close positive, 42% says negative. And Mr. Prad is back. Let's take a look. RIVN is positive or negative by now? It's down?
It's positive. It opened at 106.65. The tape is heating up again, so it looks like we're back for another move here. We did go down a little bit there, so I'm going to look for a long here, actually. So there you go. I just punched long over there. Obviously, if we break through the low a day, I'm looking for that short opportunity under 105 or so. But I do like this long over here. If we are going to go towards the 106.75, which was the IPO price, I like the long there. If we break that 106.75, I don't want to be holding long. There we go. Like you just saw, we're pinging 106.75 again and again, guys. I don't know if you saw that. There was, I think, an iceberg order because I didn't see size. I did not see any size at 106.75, but we just went and pinged it and just bounced right off of it. So that could mean that there's an iceberg order there. Iceberg basically mean he's only showing some size, not the whole size, kind of like what ruined the Titanic, Miss V. So he's only showing some size, not his full size, not his whole intended size, and that could be a barrier until he gets evaporated or taken out. So if that guy gets taken out at 106.75, then the short's in play, and then we're smashing the short under 105. Look at that size building up on 107 now. So size is actually building up on 107, trying to run it up to 108 or so. Looks like if 107 gets taken out, I might just have to get out here though. 107.65, still holding 106.65, so I'm just going to throw a stop for that. 106.75, so 74. Boom. So I have my stop out for the break of 106.75, which is the opening price, which is also just the tip. I like it. Yeah, just the tip, baby. Just the tip. Now we're just looking for that pop back to VWAP all the way to 112, 111. Give us another good, amazing risk to reward opportunity here. I am long 108 right now, so obviously battling $1 off my position every time it dips to 106. There we go. Boom. Nice little long, guys. Congratulations for those who took that trade with me. Hopefully you had a way better average because I was a little impatient. Let's be real. But hopefully you. There we go. Let's go. Running it back. What an easy long. 106.75, get that long, run it up there. Let's go to 110. Let's go back to straight to VWAP. Easy long in my opinion, at least. And we're just looking for the profit targets now. Obviously, I have a target sent out and they did not want to give it to me. Not sure why, but I'm gonna have to throw another one out here. See if they give me that one. Hello, fill me. There we go. Filled on one order. We have a couple more orders now. We're trying to put RIVN on number 1 spot. So let's see if RIVN can reclaim that. Actually, if I close my position right now, RIVN will be on number 2 spot. So back to it in its glory position. But we want to put RIVN on number 1, have it beat Coinbase. So let's go RIVN. Go back to that 112s or so where you previously were. Obviously, we are seeing your buying power at 116.75. Sorry, 106.75. We know there's a hidden buyer there. There's probably the market maker himself who said we want to. Not the market maker, sorry, the underwriter. The underwriter himself who's saying, no, I'm not going to let this price go anywhere below where the stock opened at. And that's his way of protecting the bottom for the stock. So we're just, and that's exactly what happened on Facebook on IPO day. They came out and they just held that bottom. They didn't let anyone go past that bottom on the IPO day. So if you see that setup, like I said, I have multiple tools in my bag. I have the IPO open long, right? Real quick recap. I have the IPO open long. I had the 110 break long. I had the 115 break long. I had the 117 break long. I was gonna take the 120 break long. I took the 117 break down when the size got taken out. I took the long over here on the inverse, or not inverse, on the iceberg order 106.75. So that's what we're talking about, guys. We're talking about having multiple setups. We're talking about knowing what type of trades are happening on the market. If we're gonna go back to 106.75, why am I not gonna go take that long? Obviously, because every time we did do that, look at this, there's still some size on 107, right? So let me just throw an order on 107 instead. So every time we go down to 107, Bradley is gonna go long. You know why? Because he's only risking about a 15-cent move to the downside. If that 15-cent move to the downside breaks, Bradley takes that loss and moves on. But right now, just because of that decision, he is now going to turn RIVN into his second best stock. So let's go. It's that easy. It's really that easy, guys. Not much more to be explained. Instantly $1.5 in the money just from that one call. Look at me going long 107. Look at me take out 108.9. Look at me go long 107. Look at me take out 108.9. It's the same rinse repeat. It's rinse repeat. Trader formerly known as Jude Fernando. I hope you're back in the green, my friend. I'm just rinsing and repeating. I'm not even looking at where I'm throwing orders. I'm not even looking at my P&L. I'm not even looking at the chart. I'm literally, I know what the stock is doing. I'm rinsing and repeating. Just going bang, 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 as Sean does. Miss V, don't give me that look. All right, killing it, my friend. Let's go. I like it. I like it. Trader formerly known as Jude Fernando. Thanks for being there. We're always here for you guys. You know it. You know it.
And we have a new member, Dr. Zat. Welcome to TraderTV.Live family and to the green side. We appreciate your support a lot.
I'm just going to keep taking this long at 107 if they're going to keep giving me the chance, guys. It's that obvious. It's like, what? They're giving away free money for you. They're literally giving away free money in front of 107. If 107 goes there, get long. If 106.75 breaks, you're out. Every time I've gotten at least a $2 risk to reward trade out of it. They're handing out free money for us. Yeah. Miss V, did you read that?
We have a super chat from Ann
I was
B.
gonna read it. That's why I
Oh,
was gonna read it by
no.
mistake. I was like, oh, I don't want to
Super
make her
chats
angry.
are mine. I'm a Google Siri, like reading
Can you
messages.
can you do that? Yeah, do it.
No,
Try it,
I'll
try
try.
it, try it,
Well,
try it,
I'm
Miss
already
V.
speaking like Google.
Try it.
Yo, average.
Okay, no, that's so weird.
Yo, average RIVN down to 107.50, then rode it up with to 109.75. Thanks, Prad. Thank you, Prad, for bringing up your knowledge and tips so our people can use it and turn their day profitable.
Roblox, what's going on with Roblox? Roblox dipping down to 95 or so. Wow, all right. This is a buy opportunity in my mind for Roblox at least. Let's see if we're going to... Yeah, this is a buy for me. So I'm going long on Roblox here. Let's see where we can go. I'm already up $1 in the money? No, so I'm not $1 in the money. I'm like, what? That's crazy. No, I wasn't $1 in the money. I'm up 20 cents in the money from that long right there in front of 96. I'm risking the 95 break. If 95 breaks, I'm out. Peace out. Adios, amigos. Don't want to touch this stock anymore. Obviously, 100 breaking. Yikes! The bears are in full force. So 95 is the next barrier that I do like the long at. So let's go long around there. RBLX. And this is what I'm talking about right here. This 95 line right here.
Brad is awesome indeed.
Sorry, Miss V?
Brad is awesome.
Yeah, I wish I knew Brad. I don't know any Brad. But Prad is equally awesome.
When I say Brad, I imagine bread that you eat.
Bread?
Like Brad.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I wish I tasted sweet. I think I do.
Don't damage yourself.
I shower with I shower with some real good body lotion, so I think I taste sweet. Anyone want to taste me? Prad is busting. Yo, I'm busting right now, bro. I'm busting right now. Real stuff. Let's go. Real talk. Prad went from busting at 9:31 to having to take the bus at 9:32 and back to being busting at 11:38. So let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Brian Rice saying Miss V standing with keys in hands ready to leave with 10 minutes to go before market close. Brian, are you spying on me? How do you know?
What did he say?
Miss V is usually standing with keys in hands ready to leave with 10 minutes to go before market close.
Not true. Not true at all. Not true at all. All right.
Bread and butter.
Bread, butter. That should be a shirt right there. Bread and butter. All right, let's go Prad on. Prad on. I don't like that. I don't know. That's yeah, I guess it can stick. If it sticks, it sticks. I don't know. But I think what you came up with last time was better, man. The rolling paper hands, Prad was the best thing you came up with so far, hands down. Hey, anyone want to taste me? Yeah, that's my pickup line. Or I got Skittles in my mouth. Want to taste a rainbow? The old school. Got to keep it classy. I let go of that long in front of 107 because I got chickened out. My chickenness kicked in and I let go of that long. I don't see it coming back anytime soon. So if you are long, kill it, man. Smoke it. That was such an easy long there. I should have had way more size than I did, and I should have rode it way higher. But whatever. We're making money. That's all that matters. Roblox now in number 3. So let's go. Roblox went from being my number 1 position to number 2 position to number 3 now. Prad only said he took a bathroom break. We know what's up. What? I did take a bathroom break. You think I went to go smoke, dude? Really? I will though after. I will after, but not during the show. You crazy guy. I'm crazy viewer. Sorry. But yeah, look at this long off that 107 on RIVN, man. Oh, I'm getting angry. Give me that 107 long again, please. Please. Prad has a safety meeting. Do I? I hope don't. I hope I don't. Are you going to go to 110? Or we are. Man, what a nice long. What a nice long on RIVN. Oof. Do I smoke weed? Oof, do I? Keeping it 100. Sorry, mister?
Ask him another.
Ask me. Yeah, it's not weed, but it's a form of weed for sure. It's 107.75 now. What is the bottom? Don't tell me, is that where he moved his order to? Did you see that happen? He went to the bathroom to relieve his thoughts of, oh my goodness,
Ew,
stop it,
why
stop
you
it.
read out loud
I don't
the
know
words,
why.
the messages?
I don't know why, okay? I don't know why. I wish I could help it. I'm learning. Give me some time.
Okay, no
Give me
pressure,
some
no
time.
pressure. You're doing great though.
I'm learning. You know how many times I read a sentence, I'm like, oh, stop, don't read that. And sometimes I just can't stop. It just goes
I
off
know.
the line. All right. Imagine, I'm just going to only look for
Every
comments.
message that starts with imagine.
Not reading it.
Yeah, I was
not reading
cute.
it. And also, I'm not reading anything that doesn't start with a dollar sign. It starts with a dollar sign and ends with the first 4 letters. That's all I'm only reading. Anything that doesn't start off with a dollar sign and 4 letters attached to it, I'm not reading. Period. Not reading that either. Not reading that statement. Not reading that statement. I could have read your statement, Tom R, but you missed a dollar sign in front of it. D's, yeah, exactly. I'm not falling for that anymore. Neil still makes fun of me for that one. Yeah. Roblox making a little bit of a run up to the top side here, up about 50 cents. Let's go. We're looking for a retest of that $100, obviously, but 100 breaking is makes me happy. But no, if you are long above 100, we would like to see Roblox go back to 100. Obviously, the earnings coming in, and we see the stocks go, the stock go above 100 all the way up to 111, I believe. So I don't see why it doesn't close above 100. Even if it's today, it closes under 100. It very well could be just the overall weakness in the market, and we could go back above 100 the rest of the week or maybe end of the month. Just throwing out random time dates out there, not set in stone. RIVN back to my order. Let's see what RIVN is doing. Oh, RIVN actually broke the bottom there. Okay, RIVN ended up breaking the bottom. We are now looking for that 105 short. 106 ended up breaking, but that was a weak break of 106. But yeah, we don't care about that 106 break. We care about the 105 break. 104, 70, 104. No, it's a 104.99, and I want to take my short. So 106 broke. 106.75 did not end up holding anymore like it was. RIVN's still my top stock, so that's good. Not my top, sorry, second top stock. I don't want Roblox to take over, but actually with my winning position on Roblox, I think it's going to take over. Damn it. I want RIVN to be my #1 stock. Come on, RIVN. Break that 150 to the downside, and let's make that money together, guys. We're looking for that 150 downfall right now. Obviously, the opening price did not hold up as the underwriter wanted to, because we saw him pinging that level. So now I'm actually glad for no longer. Actually, I did have a long, but I got stopped out on that, which I'm okay with. Obviously, we're looking for this trade right here. Look at the size on 105. Look at that size on 105 right now on RIVN. We're looking for that size to get taken out, and we go short. We're looking for maybe 100 test of 100 on RIVN, or maybe let's look for 104, 103. Obviously, we're looking for that 105 short right now. There we go. Size is being tested. Size is being taken out, and we're looking for the downfall. Market coming down a little bit. There we go. Almost $1 in the money right away. $1 in the money. Let's go. RIVN breaking 104 now. I closed both my positions because I got too emotional there, and I let go. I didn't want it to come back through 104 to 105 and then burn me as it did on the way up. So I let go of my full position, but we went as low as 103.57. That 105 break gave you $1.50 to the downside. Let's go. Now RIVN should be my #1 stock of the day, and it is. That's what I'm talking about. IPO days, baby. I love IPO days. IPO days with big IPO stocks are absolute beauty to trade. Now we're looking for this 103. If it has size on the downside, not too much size for, so I'm not worried about that. Don't care about that break. You guys can have it. Take that money and make that bread, baby. But we're looking for size on the level 2. On the way down, let's see if 102 has some size. If it does, and if it pings 102, we're taking that short. If it pings 101, we're taking that short. Roblox is deep in the money right now. Let's go take some money on that side. I'm on fire right now, baby. Let's go. Let's go. My LFT is back to 0. This is what I'm talking about. I was up here for the day. I went down here for the day. I'm back here for the day. We're rolling, baby. Let's go. That's what we're talking. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Rivian? Oh my goodness, let's go, Rivian. Oh, I missed that, but you guys are smoking it. Sean's absolutely rolling in the money right now. I know Greg's having fun shorting the stock. I think Rivian is going to probably close under 100 at the way we're trading. I did not see that coming. I'll be honest. I would like Rivian to close above 100, but geez. Wait, no, not geez. Sheesh. Let's go to Sean.
Sheesh. So right now, yeah, I shorted as well. I missed that 105. Arun and I sitting here talking about a firm and different earnings after market, but I missed that 105. I shorted 103. I don't know if it's going to go down from here, but I have to be part of this in case it breaks 100. And just to let people know, my out is 105. We've done amazing on this today, and I agree with you, man. Great trading today, Trader Prad. Way to take this through the IPO, man. Very, very exciting day. And I know it's hard to trade and talk as much as we do, but you're doing an absolutely bang-up job, so congratulations on that one, Mr. Prad. What's up, V-Money as well. And I just have to be part of this. So we're short 103 right now, literally 103.03, which is not as good as you have, Prad. But that 105 was a great break. So because that was a great break, that's also my out. So $2 worth of risk here to play to see what happens if we break 100. Don't know if it will. Ford to the downside, Amazon to the downside, everything cracking. We talked about this. You remember when Coinbase came to IPO, right? That was the temporary high for Bitcoin that retraced huge. So it doesn't surprise me. Lucid, Fisker, Neo, a lot of these other names probably heading to the downside. Join me and Arun in 13 minutes, guys. Let's go.
All right, Arun will be instead of Neil today, and we know how much you like Arun, guys. He always asks us to bring you more for futures updates. So here is the day. Don't go anywhere. You will be automatically transferred to the second show real quick. Just sitting looking at Tesla in here, guys. It's laying on the VWAP, just chilling, and hopefully volume will come at around 2, and it will make a move either to the upside or downside. But I think it's a positive day for Tesla overall. I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a positive day for Tesla. I don't see Tesla going down another 2% from here, but obviously...
Yeah, it can.
Tesla can do what Tesla wants.
Right.
So
remember yesterday how we called her?
Yeah. Oof, I have bad words coming out my mouth just thinking about it. Tesla, baby. But even today, I'm down on Tesla. Tesla is my complete opposite P&L of what I did on Rivian. But thankfully, my other losses are nowhere close to where my other winners are. And that's why risk to reward matters. I could have one stock that blows me out because I don't follow my rules. I don't stick to my plan. But then as long as I stick to my plan, I have losers which actually are completely insignificant. And my winners are like 5R winners, 7R winners, 10R winners. So that's the type of trading you want to do. If I was way more disciplined on Tesla, my day would be an absolute monstrous day, man. But because of my indisciplinedness, because I didn't bother to take a time off a little bit after taking the losses, step back a little bit, that's what I get. I deserve to take the losses and learn from those losses. And if I don't learn, I'm gonna deserve more losses, right? 107 long. We had that long. I don't know about you. We had that 107 long and we got out 118, my friend. But you know, we did say don't hold anything. Oh, 100. We're coming to 100 here. There is some size on a random number there. Not sure why it was on such a random number. But yeah, there is some size there. There you go. On 61. Why $100 is 61? Who in their right mind just wakes up and goes, I'm going to put all my size on 161? Like, why not 150? Why not 140? What's with the 61 there, bud? But yeah, cool. There's more people here that want to see if the stock goes down to 100. I gotta take the 100 break, guys. It's logically doesn't make sense for me to not take that trade, especially after I've been smashing most of the even dollar breaks today. Yeah, let's go to Sean.
Okay, so I'm just putting my mic back on. I just want to tell you when I got out. So hold on a second. I got out there for $3 or so at 100. Well, 250 at 165. The only reason why is because I feel like there's enough liquidity right now. I mean, it's only done 60 million shares, right? And that's a joke. That's a lot. So 60 million shares done today on the open market. The level looks pretty decent. Like it's only 20, 30 cents spread. So I feel like by me getting out there, putting that $3 in my pocket, then that's money that's now made. And what I can do is hopefully hit the short through 100. So that way, if I'm wrong, then I've already captured my profit, this $3 right here. And then when I punch the short through 100, I can give myself a little bit more room. So that's kind of the idea there. Just in case it doesn't break 100, which I still feel it does, the money's already in my pocket and I pay a little bit more, right? I got out at $100.60. So if I punch short and I get short at $99.60, it's really just costing me $1 to make that trade. So just want to let everybody know I got out. Here comes right now, Trader Prad. We'll see if we can get short through 100, but why don't you just take it back right here and then we'll watch this together.
Yeah, thank you, Miss V. Yeah, we're looking at the 100 short, guys. Looking to see if there's any size on that 100 real quick. Let me just scroll down. There is. Look at that size on the 100. Obvious big size on that bad boy. And if that breaks, we're looking for a nice move down under. So just because I saw that, I might want to remake my order to a more size. But let's see how the stock behaves here just for a little bit longer. 100 is pinging a lot, and we're seeing every time it goes to 100, we're seeing dark pull prints come in on the mid prints, and the stock just wants to hold up around that price. But obviously, if market wants to keep bleeding here, I can see RIVN bleed with it. So let's see the 100 test. Let's see a break to the downside. $100.10 is the low of the day that's pinged recently, and I'm seeing buyers come in on above 100. So it looks like people are trying to scalp the long in front of 100. But when that 100 break happens to the downside, it's going to be a big one, guys. So I'm just going to remake my order here for my short, take a 100% extra size than I already have. Outside of range? What do you mean, brother? Oh, wow. I got to remake my order? Come on. All right, let's just remake that order then. All right, let's go. 101.30 right now. Obviously, it's bouncing off that 100. We can keep going long off that 100 for a little bit longer. You could get some nice long scalps off of that to maybe even 106.75 or so if it's possible. But overall weakness in the market, kind of struggling on RIVN. Looks like RIVN could very easily close under 100 today. God, did I not see that coming? I thought RIVN was gonna just be a one-way direction to the moon kind of direction trade, not stop anywhere but the moon. But man, well, insane. We're actually gonna go test that $100 price. Imagine those people who were buying the stock on the offline market before, but the pre-auction market. Imagine those guys who are long at like 120 in the pre-auction and then saw the stock just completely come down here. Man, that would be scary for me. But let's see what happens over here overall. It's overpriced. Yeah, I mean, so is Tesla, but I don't see people saying that and punching longs all the time. Like, I think, I urge people to remove that type of biases out of their mind because it doesn't really, help you. Overpriced is good, but if volume shows up to take it to the downside, ride it to the downside. If volume shows up to take it to the upside, take it to the upside. It's all about volume. Like having notions as it's overpriced or it's underpriced doesn't really help anyone. That's the same reason why Roblox is my number 3 stock today. I have my notions, I have my ideas, but I don't let them stop me from making money. Here we go. Woo! Is it going to go back through? No, it's not, right? Come on. Is it going to fill me? It did fill me on 100. Let's keep it going. We're going to keep going lower here. I'm going to hold some of my position here because, oh, yeah, baby, we're going to run it down more. 92, I think people are saying, is a RIVN, my biggest trade of the day today. Let's go. That's what we're talking about. Oh, baby. Keep going. 98. Are we going to break 98 to the downside? The spread is getting smaller and lower to the downside. Looks like 98 could very easily break here. 98 had some size. I see iceberg order on 98, actually. So let me start covering some profits because the same action that happened. Oh, taken out. Let's go, baby. That's what we're talking about. Hee-haw. Ride it to the downside. Let's go, boys. I know you guys are killing it. If you're short, we're killing it over here. Sean's happy. I'm happy. I know Greg's happy. Let's go, boys. This is what we're talking about. IPO days equals money-making days. Obviously, if you can't short it, you're probably not on the ride down over here. So, sorry about that side, but man, is it fun to be trading IPOs on day one because it's just so much volatility, so much volume, so much action happening everywhere. Even Miss V is looking at her screen just confused as to what's going on right now. Miss V, are you not entertained?
I am entertained.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. We're going to
But
696
if we had
now.
a clown, would be even funner.
What did you say?
Bradley, I don't think that worked. Yo, yes, we are entertained, Prad. Thank you so much. As I said, you've been doing a killer job on this. And look, as expected, baby, short 103, out 160. We talked about that, $100.60. Then we short that break, man. We get 99.55. So we did have to pay an extra dollar there to get to the downside. We took out some there at 98, and now we're at 95 and still tanking. Tank City is in the building. But Prad, most importantly, is everybody's making some.
I don't think it played.
So let's just keep on going, guys. Good job today, Prad. Thanks so much for doing that. The IPO's been a monster.
Yes, sir. I don't think the money emo played. That's sad. That was such a perfect timing on that money. Let's go, Sean. I hope everyone's killing it today. Big smile on my face, obviously, because RIVN, what a stock, what a day, what a time to be alive. This is the time to be a day trader, boys. Big IPOs are always fun to trade. You guys kept asking us yesterday about how to trade the IPOs. Here's a live example. Pull back the video, watch how we traded, watch how the stock's tape trades at 120. Remember how I was talking about recording yourself? Well, you can watch on video for free now on YouTube without even having to spend the memory space on your hard drive. Go back to this video, watch it multiple times. Watch how we traded it. Watch how Sean traded it.
Smash the like button.
Press the like button, exactly. Press the subscribe button, press the like button. But yeah, watch how the stock trades at 120-ish or so. Watch how the stock traded at 106.75, like the first 5 times it came down. Watch how the stock traded at 105 on the downside. Watch how the stock traded at 100 on the downside. Learn from it. Take down notes. Watch how the tape moved. Look at where the prints were going. There's a lot to learn from. There's a lot to learn from here, guys. And I'm only saying this to you because that's something I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go home, pull back this very same video, watch the tape because I didn't really get to study the tape a lot. I was kind of playing red light, green light, and I was playing levels. So I would love to go back tonight, watch myself trade, look at how the stock behaves at 199.47, look at how the stock behaves at 95.65 and at 100. So guys, there is your homework for today. Go do that homework because that's my homework too. And if you don't want to, that's fine. You know, not forcing you, but it's just a tip that I'm going to be using for my to better myself and hopefully do better today than on the next IPO like I did today. I think I actually beat my Coinbase P&L today. So my last good IPO, Coinbase. My next good IPO, RIVN. I can't wait for what the next one is. It's time, Miss V.
And I want to remind you guys that we have a poll. It's now going to disappear as we're going to kick into the Power Hour show. But 56% vote that RIVN will close positive and 44% that it will close negative. Well, let's keep it in mind and wait until 4 p.m. to find out if a majority of voters was right. And of course, guys, I'm super happy that we had that cool IPO on our Memes and Movers show. I'm always so glad to see Prad being so excited, sincerely trading those names, and that you were trading it with us. Thank you for 1,200 likes. It's our record. 1,200
okay, yeah, that's a
likes.
record.
Guys,
Let's go.
thank you very much. You can't even imagine how we appreciate your support, and we're so glad to have you on board. I hope you're having a great day and join our afternoon show. So day's not over.
No.
More opportunities are coming.
Yeah, and you'll be going right into the afternoon show. So guys, go have fun. We will be back tomorrow, Thursday, 11 a.m. Until then, the beautiful Miss VNS, I have to say what to you?
Paka.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Yeah, what an afternoon. That was exciting, to say the least. It's all about RIVN. It took forever to open, but once it did, gave you amazing trading opportunities both on the long side and then now coming